documents as listed in paragraph 5 of my letter dated 3rd July 2024 will be required for the commencement of the review process preparatory to the second forensic autopsy. I go to number 6, paragraph 6. The rest of the outcome of the conference call on Thursday, 11th July 2024, on conditions of professional engagement in the medical re-investigation of the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, as enunciated in the letter on the subject matter dated 12th July 2024, remains valid. 7. Meanwhile, be assured that the highest professional care obtainable in the circumstance will be accorded to this independent expert review, and forensic autopsy, including the dignified management of the deceased person and respect for the family. Let me read that again. Sorry, I got distracted. Meanwhile, be assured that the highest professional care obtainable in the circumstance will be accorded to this independent expert review and forensic autopsy, including the dignified management of the deceased person and respect for the family. 8. I hereby await practical confirmation of the acceptance of this offer to trigger the preliminary action planned for this weekend on Saturday, 13th July 2024, as earlier discussed with your team and reiterated in the conference call of 12th July 2024 in the presence of the family representative known to you. Accept the consideration of my best regards, Uwam Oeze, JP Forensic Pathologist. So that's for the pathologist. Now I will show it here that it's been signed. Give me a second. I'll show you that it's been signed. Sorry. Trying to turn the camera on.
Okay, and before you show that, thank you. I would just want to ask a question. Maybe you want to go back again. Thank you for that letter. But I've listened to the letter. But is there anywhere in that letter, maybe I missed it, where the pathologist or the ACRES partners talked about the handling of the results, the submission of the results, or that the result will be presented to the coroner or something? Is there any part in all the things you have read, both letter 1 and letter 2, that talks about sending the result to the coroner directly?
Not really. Let me just read that paragraph again, which is on this page. This is the one that was sent to Ahmed Issa. So let me just read that again. So you see, it says, and I think that should be the second paragraph. We are pleased to inform you that the autopsy and toxicology tests have been successfully conducted, and the results are ready for presentation to the Honorable Coroner's Court. However, the report cannot be presented to the court at this time due to the restraining order issued by a higher court, which has temporarily halted the coroner's proceedings. As soon as the coroner's court proceedings resume, the report will be submitted by the appropriate officer. Does that answer your question, Chairman?
So that is the ACRES partner's letter to Berekete?
Yes. And
but not doctor's letter to ACRES.
No, because what they did, the letter from the doctor.
Yes, I get it. I'm just trying to corroborate.
Yeah.
Exactly. So which means ACRES wrote to the doctor to conduct the test and whatever, and the result is expected to be submitted to ACRES.
No, wrong. So what happened, to by the best of my knowledge, there's a CTC they got from the coroner, right? Which I think I have a copy of that somewhere, which stated clearly what needs to be done and the results will come in. But what Hill City did, this law firm, they facilitated getting the pathologist, right, and they've spoken, came up negotiations and all of that, whatever you say, consultation with the family, right? But then this pathologist obviously has to go to the coroner inquest and present the result himself. Do you understand? But what this barrister did was because they were trying to get funds from Brekete, which they all agreed, he had to send this as well as this, the letter from the, all of that.
To show that it has been done or something.
Thank you. And also his fee note as well.
Yeah. So they have paid. Each city, they've paid pathologists and everything. They now wrote in November as a reminder to your promise, sir.
Yes. So the person who made the payment. The person who made the payment is the family representative, which was Muyiwa. Because the payment was made.
Yes, it's been done and concluded in July.
Yes.
With public funds.
Obviously.
Now in November, you are now writing to Brekete, reminding.
Lagata is saying no. Lagata, please correct her. What are you saying no to? Let me know.
No, it's the letter we are reading. Nobody is whatever that is contained.
Please, can you make space for Lagata to come up? Maybe there's something I'm missing. But
so in November, you now wrote a reminder to him to collect 16 million naira. Oh my days.
Basically, they had, by the time they were talking about this, what do you call it? Speaking to Brekete, they already had to go for me. Don't forget that, right? So I can't, my brain can't pick me up. But I know that as at the time when we were looking for a pathologist and all of that, they had gotten that. And so, okay, you want to carry on?
Thank you, my sister. Before they go and start quoting you now, what happened was Muyiwa contacted Odumosu to help them find the pathologist, right? So once the pathology was found by Odumosu, the negotiation was between Muyiwa and Odumosu, Gurxey, and all of them. They negotiated with the pathologist, and they did not carry Odumosu along. Muyiwa now later confirmed to Odumosu that he has spoken to the pathologist and they have agreed on the price. So they had that meeting and they gave Odumosu the update after the negotiation with the pathologist. Is a whatever. So the money was paid directly to the pathologist by Muyiwa. So what they did there was to just use Odumosu as the legal representative at that time to request for the pathologist and to request for the fund from Brekete. And like what Chairman said, from the GoFundMe, whatever that we contributed, they've already conducted that the public one. They copy and paste. And this is why I said that for us to have a clear verification about this, the address in Spain that they put there that the test was conducted, let us bombard them the same way we bombarded the NMS. So they should be able to tell us. We have been asking them for accountability. When they lied on Odumosu, Odumosu came on Arifa's live show to explain to people that all these lies were not what it was. Every invoices was being used as a receipt by Bukky Jesse and all the gullible followers, critical fools. So now, when they were asking Muyiwa for proper accountability, right? Please go and look at that day the accountability was done and see if any amount of such we are seeing now was mentioned, apart from blocks, cement, hotel, Kinikon. So, and that was the situation about the fund. You understand?
Of course, you're right.
Just play that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Chairman, Lagata has claimed very well.
The substance of this letter. Now, Anne, let me ask you.
Yeah,
when did you get hold of this? When did you get hold of this letter?
I'm sorry, Chairman, I can't.
Okay, can you tell us months, maybe in 2
No, don't worry. It's irrelevant. I have to say, Chairman.
No. You know why I'm asking. Why I'm asking. We want the public to be able to know the time frame that you have had this information.
Don't worry. It's not important. I'm sorry. It's not.
Okay. So what is important here now is that Alaba is using every means possible.
You see the clothes.
No, do you know why? There's something we call materiality. No, there's something we call materiality. Materiality. Hold on. Hold on.
Chairman, it's not relevant.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, hold on, sir. When Anne was being dragged for reading a letter from Barrister Odumosu, where was you, sir? Do you know what this lady went through? So am I it's okay. When good matter.
The importance, the most important in this letter.
Only WhatsApp group. Only I will wait for Yabo to come back to Nigeria. Come to address the remaining part of the WhatsApp group.
So like to know who will go from me. Otupapa collectors Berekete. Otumbawo. You can now see why Berekete fled up when he saw Andy's comments.
Yes, now.
When I was giving money, where were you?
I thought
it is not clear to us.
Andy understand the situation, and that's why
Andy Lobaragba.
Yeah. And just to continue, Chairman, and like I said, you can correct as well from wrong.
And this is the fee note, the follow-up letter.
Yeah, this is the fee note. This is the fee note of the barrister.
Fee note, yeah.
Yes, I will take you back to the first letter to Brekete, and I just let me zoom it for you to see. Oh, sorry, give me a second. Okay, so the letter said here, it said attached to this letter. Let me zoom in. Chairman, I don't know if you can see. Attached to this letter.
Adama, if you are a moderator, please, this person called Good Point. Please, at least help me just block this person. All the progress in your life, all the good things in your life, this is how it will be blocked. You will never see favor from any human being in this world. Olushi, go and ask your father. Olushi, go and ask your generation. Sorry, Anne.
Okay, attached to this letter, it says is the invoice of the autopsy, toxicology test, and the associated legal fees. So let me take you to the fee note. I want to read out something there. Chairman Crunch Queen, the fee note here, the date of this, let me show you the date, is the 5th of November, 2024, right? So this is to Joseph Aloba. And then the description of the fee note says consultation with the forensic pathologist was 1.5. Engaging with hospitality homes and feeding arrangements for the pathologist and team is 500,000. Sorry, I said 1.5 before. I apologize. The professional fee they charged was 3 million. The total sum was 5 million naira. And this fee, which is for the Hill City partners, was to be paid to the Hill City account. And you can see here it was signed. So
which means the total fee around toxicology, second forensic is 16.5. That's 21 million.
No, 21, 16.5, 21 million. Yes, 21.
21 million.
But just to make it clear, Chairman, hold on. To make it clear, as at the time where they wrote to Brekete, that was when this man, barrister, was having an issue with them. So this 5 million was not paid to Dumosu.
Wow.
So they still
at all. Yeah, they did not pay him. Yeah, because
okay, maybe that's why Odumosu was now asking for 9 million before he can release the file.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay,
this 5 million was not paid, but the 16 million confirmed Brekete refunded them that money.
Wow. Okay, so that's the 16 million that Brekete paid.
And you get that letter for the refund?
No, I don't have it here. Just confirm.
Well, how do you know? How do you know Brekete refunded?
Crunch Queen, Lady Crunch Queen, you know now. So I'll keep it there. You get it. I'll leave it there.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So Brekete will just credit Aloba's account straight up and pay them.
Baba went back for
Wow.
that refund that day.
Wow.
They didn't come up on the stage.
Okay. Anyway, so let's add 60 million to them.
Chairman.
When I tell you that the total money in Access Bank is in excess of 200, that they say a lie. It's okay. That Woku country. It is well. Peanuts. Those are peanuts that 8070 is referring to. So let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. And mind you, according to, I don't know who mentioned, there was another lady in US that they always send invoice to that pays. Every invoice is sent to this lady in the US. And from information I gather, this lady will always pay as well, for whatever they want to do. Once they send the invoice.
Her name is Angela. Okay.
Okay.
Angela Wood is the one that borrowed them $5,000 and got back $5 million.
Yeah, the first money that was okay. It's okay. Oti jello, I love about jello. That's all I can say. Oti jello. Imini onirigbam. Wow.
And as for the Adedoyin, Adedoyin that said Mohbad is a suspect.
Mohbad is a suspect.
Adedoyin said Mohbad could be a suspect too in this case.
No, adult class, you should. Sometimes you should.
Chairman, adult class, please don't be upset. Home babe 333. You said there's something iffy. Please, there is absolutely nothing iffy about the letter. I showed you, and I can show you again. It was stamped. It was signed. Brekete has copies of this letter. Okay? As far as we are concerned, and I speak for the knowledge I have, this letter, all of this was sent to Brekete. It would be very stupid or preposterous, if I can borrow that word, for them to put Odumosu's account details there for payment to pathologists. It was very clear when he came to Arifa's platform that the payment was not done by him. I saw the previous comment you were saying, so did they pay him twice? I think the fair thing to do is, whenever Brekete is on, if you're going to gag him enough so he can explain how and where the process of how he paid them the 16 million naira. But I'm telling you, the fact that I know that money was refunded. Okay? The letter that read from the pathologist said it was supposed to be paid 10 and then 6 later. So you go with the dates. You look at it was when he needed his money.
And let me help you there.
Okay, thank you.
If you read the letter, the pathologist said you have to pay me 10.
Is it my network or is chairman's own?
Okay.
Chairman, your network.
Start. According to the letter, you have to pay before I start and the balance when I finish. In July. Now look at ECT letter to Brekete in November. So ECT is now saying, Brekete, the autopsy has been done and we await the final result. But because the inquest was on hold, hold on.
Don't forget that this letter Anne is reading that dated November is a follow-up letter prior to the previous one that had been sent.
But the content said that the job has been done. So how can you now finish a job if you have not paid pathologists? You can't, which means pathologist has been settled before November. That's when you have the results. So you are now still reminding Brekete of your promise to pay. And now they are now presenting what they have spent to do that thing. So it is clear. This letter is unambiguous. It is unambiguous. We should not add to it. We should not remove from it. Look at the dates. Look at this time of event. Okay? So money has been paid. Pathology has done its job. The result has been submitted. or maybe they've not submitted because of inquest, compared to when they wrote to Berekete to remind him that, okay, and the letter to Berekete stated that it has been concluded. So can you conclude something if you have not...
What are you writing in the comment section? The confirmation of refund. We're not talking this. I don't know how someone explained to him. What are you talking about refund here? The question is, if the pathologist was paid, they wrote to Berekete to say, see a letter, so that he knows it's an official document. See. Now, if at the time Odumosu was there, then it will be that they will pay to the pathologist. All those other whatever extras or whatever wouldn't be. And whatever is the case, if you feel you're doubting it, it's very simple. Go to Berekete's live show, comment in the comment section, or call up and confirm.
It's not even a refund.
To make it look like
it's not even a refund. Don't let us call it
a refund here.
There's no refund here.
Stupid refund. Come up and engage. Don't write crap in the comment section.
It's a promise note. It's a promissory note. They only wrote the letter to remind him of a promise. What if he didn't pay? He didn't pay. That's all.
That's it.
You have done your job. You have collected your results. That's all.
He's saying we should wait. I don't wait for that. I'm really to prove that was sent to him. Berekete said on his show, and he was saying that he gave them money. He doesn't owe me.
And he said, were you there when I was giving money? Were you there when I was giving? Is that not enough for you to know that he has spent some money?
You go to his show and ask him. Who gives a fuck about me coming to go and confirm? What am I confirming? Do I work for this one? No, but are you sick in the head or something?
So what we cannot, the only thing that we cannot confirm is the Berekete paid the whole 60 million or a paid part of it. That's the only thing that we cannot confirm.
And just from what I heard myself, I was told that
you talk as if you fight. It is not a quarrel, okay?
It's when you're writing, you can't.
It's not ranting. It is talking. Listen to me.
You're gagging me again.
You talk like only you went to school.
Don't gag me. I do not owe you.
It's not gagging. It's a question. It's a clear question. Is there a confirmation showing it paid the money?
I don't give a fuck about it. What I showed you was what I have in my possession. It's within your prerogative.
I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I'm just saying with common sense. Is there a confirmation that the money was paid? It is just straight. It is that there's no
it's a lie about it.
Is there a confirmation that the money was paid?
It's not on me to prove that.
There's some explanation because Berekete himself said on his live show that he paid money.
But did they tell you
give me the comment section like, I think
that's what I said. I just said that.
I just showed you what was sent to Berekete.
The only thing that we cannot confirm is whether he paid the whole 16 million or he paid part of it.
Yes,
but the way he's just gagging me, why you gagging me? You don't need to gag me. And I answered you before.
Now, if he says, Chairman, listen, if he says, what is wrong with Anne? What is wrong with you?
No, what is
wrong with you?
Calm down.
Why are you so angry? What is wrong with you? Did Berekete collect money from you? Why are you so angry? So that we don't act like other people that talk based on assumptions. This is not gagging. This is common sense. You confirm. You all the letters that you have. If you have listen, Chairman, listen. If you can get a letter, that's it.
Just hold on. Why the fuck are you shouting at her, though? Why?
What sake? He kept gagging me.
She's shouting at me. What do you mean? What the fuck?
Why? Why are you shouting at her? Why are you shouting at her?
Stop it now.
You want to talk?
If you want to talk,
why are you shouting? Exactly.
What do you mean? Who shouted first?
Why are you shouting though? Why are you
confirm? These letters are not confirmation to pay the money. So that is it. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? This is common sense.
It's not common sense here.
It is common sense. Am I right or wrong? This letter is confirmation to pay the money.
Talking about it. It's not common
Why
sense.
can't we use our senses? It is clear.
No, nobody's daft here.
Okay, what
somebody will talk.
Listen. No. Let me tell you something. Some people here know that I'm saying the truth. You have a letter that says they've already done the toxicology report, right? But you don't have the letter that says that's confirmed the payment. So you cannot say for sure you paid the money. That is it.
she said, do you have a confirmation of this refund? I said, no, I don't. I don't want to disclose.
That is it. So you cannot say with affirmation. You cannot say with affirmation. It's clear. Common sense. We all went to school.
Stop screaming. So you need to hold the
Now listen. When Lagata was giving confirmation.
Let me finish. When I finish,
let me talk.
then you can take on.
When Lagata was giving example.
As I was saying, when Queen asked me first, and I said to her, I said, that would have to be confirmed with Brekete. Now, earlier on today, when I read this, yeah, you asked in the comment section, I remember your notes properly. You were asking, you said, oh, has it? And I said to you, go ask him. I remember telling you that. Now, for you to come back again, hold on, let me finish. For you to come back again, that he already, that he paid. The second time, I saw you today. I did correspond to you earlier today when I read this letter.
Well, Louis, maybe if
I would not be glad for no fucking reason.
we understand each other.
It is not an attack. She started an attack on me.
It's not, because you asked me once and I answered you.
She started attacking me once.
Mr. Louis, please, just calm down, please. You know, sometimes when you put your impression that you're coming to attack somebody based on you want to try and establish the facts, you will come across in a very negative way, right? And the person reading this thing, we intend to want to be on the defensive side because of the past event that has happened. When she
okay. Lagata, I get you.
Do you understand? So please let us try and understand that she was just trying to
we are calm now.
I beg you, please, let us calm. Even if you have any question or you want to, whatever. Look, whether you like it or not, hold on.
When you come out, fuck. You're not the only one that can say fuck, okay? So you go down too.
Louis, please
let's
calm
keep
down.
That aside, right? If you want to be
if she is saying that there was a refund, yeah, and there's no receipt, yeah, and she's saying there's a refund, bro, take it. If you don't want to take it,
I wouldn't take it because it's not proof. Brother, I wouldn't take things without proof.
I understand. Look,
you know what I mean?
27.
I'm not the dog. I didn't come from Facebook.
But you can't.
I didn't come from Facebook.
You can't gagging me.
I didn't come from Facebook. I have access to me. If there's no proof, I can't take it. Take it.
You were gaslighting me and it's not nice. You were gagging me.
You know what?
Don't gag me.
If Anne is saying that,
gagging me for?
If Anne is saying that, money was refunded, yeah, Louis, you do not have to take Anne's word for it.
Thank you. Go ask him.
So, and she already said, when a question was being asked, she said that Brekete needs to come out. Yeah, and that is as simple as that. Because
you gaslighting me in the comment section for what?
All these people, we have called me.
My question is, why is Anne so angry?
Because you were gaslighting me. That was why.
My questions are valid. Why were you so angry?
I already answered you, Joe. I did.
And Mr.
Lagata,
your question, the question you asked.
I enjoyed what you did.
The question you asked.
So today I'm just asking, can we keep up with the proofs?
Look, the question you ask. I
don't need to prove a point.
The question you ask is legit. The question you ask is legit. But this lady has already said that Brekete needs to come out and verify it. He does not have to release any receipt to you.
Exactly. And Louis,
you understand? She does not have to release any receipt.
Anne is a member of public as we all are.
Thank you.
She's only privileged to be reading the letter. It's for all of yourself to interrogate, to see into that letter.
Mr. Louis, you see reason why you see reason why
it's not authored by
you see reason
the letter.
Mr. Louis, you see the reason why people try to hold on to certain information.
Thank you. You start gagging me
because of all these things, right?
How am I gagging you asking questions? How am I
If you felt gagged,
Louis, don't prolong this.
If you have a confirmation, I don't get it. How does that mean he's gagging? Why you
ask me a question, I answer you. You still ask me again.
Don't prolong this matter.
This matter.
If you don't believe me, go to Brekete. Simple. It's not a big thing.
You can interrogate the
Let's
letter.
relax.
You can speak to the letter by yourself. You can say your opinion. You can even say with regards to the letter, oh, this is what I think, oh, this is what I think, and we ruminate it together. So it's not a one-man show. It's not. Anne did not author the letter. Anne is not there when they were, put the letters up. We were only just discussing.
I agree. Yeah, Chairman, I agree. Okay.
Okay. So
I just ask a question.
Relax and
You know the problem here. I just don't want us to act like these other people. They just follow bandwagon. I like when we work in proof, I will stand by it. You get what I mean? That's just what I'm concerned about. That's just it. I'm not against Anne. I'm not.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then if you're not against me, that's fine.
No, I'm not against
you. It's just the way you came across, though, because you know.
Hold on, Chairman.
So the proof,
Chairman. I'm just apologize that if Mr. Oluwis think that our voice was a bit hard, he should just apologize now. So, Mr. Oluwis, you know, if I am not going to say, so I
don't have to have any problem with you.
I apologize. Raise my voice.
That's okay. Let's leave it there. It's fine. Sweet. It's
okay. So the fact before us is that there was a request to Berekete. We have that fact. And also we have a fact that Berekete responded that were you there when I was giving money? That is a fact. Material fact.
That's true.
So what is missing? What is missing? Is we do not know how much Berekete paid. That is what we do not know.
But it is possible
Berekete paid some money.
Hold on. It's possible Berekete paid many times, not just once. So you should clarify which one he paid. Is it the money for the toxicology, the pathologist, or money for upkeep, or money for
Mr. Oluwis, God bless your wisdom. Yeah? Because when Berekete said that, were you there when I was paying money? Could be any money, right?
Sure.
So now, let us now put it to Aloba, Muyiwa, Aloba, Joseph Oluba Abamiwo, that did Berekete pay 16 million promise towards that? I don't think we should be attacking ourselves. They should be in the Berekete.
And I even think, you know what, they should even do when it's on the live show. Somebody should call in and ask him.
Yeah, the same way Andy was the same way Andy was bombarding him.
Yes, he would say it.
We have to force Berekete to talk. He must talk.
Yes, now.
Because if they got that 60 million back, that's 2 million.
And when Berekete talk, Mr. Oluwis better be drinking brandy that day because he's in shock.
But you know something here? Lagata, we feel irate too. You see that Spanish company that did that toxicology. I would like a visit to that place.
Honestly, I'm on it 100%.
It makes sense to actually confirm.
We'll go there with banners and everything. We'll let them understand that look, the result they here, we get the result for here. So we'll take it there. Is this true? Because we have had similar thing with NMS and we'll show them all the files, everything. So we want to be sure before we cast on our hospital or on our whatever lab, the whole world, that you guys are involved in a fake autopsy result. This is what I was saying.
But did they actually give the name of that?
The name is here. The address is here. The name, phone number, address is here. They all have it. Aloba has it. Pop Daddy has it. Royal Million has it. All of them, they have all these things. They all have it.
Lagata, hold on. Lagata, Joma Bino. On a more serious note, maybe I'm the one overthinking this. Is 16 million naira not a bogus amount for autopsy and toxicology?
It is too bogus.
It is
unbelievable.
Is 16 million not too bogus for autopsy and toxicology?
If you just Google it, Google how much a toxicology report is. It's far below this 16 million.
What are you talking about? I don't care about only brother. I don't care about those involved. There's something wrong with this transaction.
There's really something wrong.
16 million naira, not too bogus. Something is wrong with this transaction. I can tell you.
The same way.
And we should not overlook that figure. Something is wrong somewhere.
And that's the million naira screen. They were saying that it was a forensic pathologist. So the question is, why, if it was so, why was the toxicology free? That's another question to ask.
You see now, they say it was free.
Man, overall, we don't care whether it's heavily free. We don't care whether
Madam Gurxey Queen.
Lagata. We don't care whether it's heavily pathologist. Let me talk. I'm being serious. This is not a joke. This is public money. I'm not joking, Lagata, please. I'm not going that route. No, I'm not joking. Even if the heavenly pathologist, 16 million is too bogus. We don't care who did it. 16 million is too bogus. This is not a joke. And we should not joke about it. This is public funds. 16 million is too bogus. I don't care what anybody says. I cannot see this pathologist is not.
I have a feeling
Not even 6 million. Not 600,000. 16 M.
6 million.
No, come on now. This is not a joke. I'm not even happy about it. That figure is too bogus. That's the truth.
Can you hear?
Only if you have the job.
I think Brekete questioned that money.
Have you forgotten that they went to do it in Spain?
They went to pathologist.
Even if they went to heaven, chairman, even if they did it in heaven, 16 million naira is too bogus. We cannot overlook that figure. I don't care many people are involved.
Okay,
that figure is too bogus.
See, I get you people's point, but the simple point is this. Joseph Aloba and on his family, the direct person who were the ones who wanted this pathologist or engaged them, whatever it is. Now, simple. When the result came out and all of that, and they were displeased, why have they not sued or petitioned or queried, let me use the word, why have they not queried the pathologist? Why? Why is it that the toxicology report or whatever it is, the post-mortem result seems to be a hot cake that is hidden that people cannot read it here, the same way we read NMS lab and analyzed it. So, Crown Queen, see, one thing I have realized in this case, from experience of...
Let somebody Google... Hold on,
it's 501,000 pounds.
Hold on. Exactly. Let somebody Google toxicology, whatever, autopsy in Spain. Give us a clue, give us an idea.
Okay.
This figure is crazy.
Crown Queen, in the UK, the basic amount for toxicology is from 500 to 1K. Now, it depends on the kind of testing you are looking for. Then it starts going up, right? Now, the idea, based on what I know, what they were saying was that they wanted a forensic pathologist. Once I heard it was that, I was like, okay, good. If they get a forensic pathologist, I hope that they should be able to, the guy should be able to, what do you call it now? Take DNA samples under his fingernails, just to be sure if anybody came, just so that if he was fighting anybody, you would see. So with the word forensic, I was like, oh, that's a good one. Now, the negotiations, as everybody's aware, we're not aware of it. They did their negotiations. But it's very simple. They were told, as at the time working with them, the result was out. It was in Spanish, net translated to English, something like that. We heard the toxicology was free when we're asking. But now the question is, when they got the result, whether read in Corona Inquest or not, why have you not queried this pathologist? Second question, what testing? And any day that result comes out, you come back to what I said. The second question is, what testing did they do? The autopsy that was done, what was it a comprehensive autopsy? What is the full report from the brain to the toe? Did he do any scan? Was he scanning the whole body? What? So you see, because the question, me and you are angry here. The question you want to ask yourself is, why is Josie not okay with it? Why is he calm? Why is there no craze about this pathologist? Court Queen, the less you see physically, the more deeper internally. I leave it there. Let me
Anasuko, before the results, before the private autopsy was done, Mohbad came out ranting, saying that there is nothing will come back from that result, even after we are waiting. And they delayed that period, saying that the result is out, but it was written in German, and they are trying to translate it to English. That one took another 2-3 months. Have you forgotten?
I did not forget.
So it's all look. I'm telling you, that result is copy and paste.
Exactly. Yeah.
Copy and paste. So that's why I'm saying that
I was just reading in Nigeria.
it will be a good idea. That address in Spain. Let us go and confirm. Why are you asking your question now? In 2 years.
On Nigeria.
Are they doing? Comment section. Kusi. Open your camera. Come up and open your camera.
If you finally find out that
I just read that
is a fraud.
I just read that the classic facilities.
If we find out that it's a fraud, then na jungle justice for all of our family. Because, bro,
16 million paid and they come out.
They say why they don't question and
results.
No matter how they do it, Daddy.
You know, you're not just
Not to cry the matter, not to petition.
I didn't know you were talking about now suspect for this case. Imagine.
who asked for cost of toxicology just now? Pathology, I mean. Who asked?
How much is it in Spain? How much is it in Spain?
Oh, not in Spain. In Nigeria, they said that the classiest pathologist will charge 2 million. But if but you can get it cheaper than that for 400,000 or even for 100,000. So
100,000 what? 100,000 what?
No, cost for pathologists.
100,000 what? Naira, dollar.
In Nigeria, Naira.
Okay.
So if
look, even in the CTC, the state where the autopsy was done. Go and check the CTC now.
Yes, I know now. Me, I get I write it down.
So they're going to talk in Spain. So
not be Spain and
Nigeria. People protest for that Spain, for that lab.
Say you go to say that lab, no even collect the sample at all.
Say not true. I've been at the same thing where the PRO tell us say they can't go NMS and he gave us the address and phone number. Everybody write that number down that day. And we called. I called them too. And they said no. There's no sample. They say we cannot give you. We say we are a legal team of Kidikon. There are no sample of such. And look at in the end, that was why we were motivated to do that protest. And I called Bossman, we have to do it. We want to do UK own. Let's do the American own. He said, I'm in Canada. I said, you have to do it.
Lagata, brother, I mean, between autopsy and toxicology, which one was done free of charge?
Crunch Queen, toxicology.
Toxicology was done free of charge. Hold on, slow down. I'm getting somewhere. So toxicology was done free of charge. So only autopsy cost 16 million naira.
Okay, now. Go after.
No, have you forgotten that Crunchy Queen? Have you forgotten that General David said 30 million? 30 million.
Mama, crunch.
TSL.
Yeah, they said in Spain.
Autopsy is 16 million. Okay.
Yes. They said in Spain, a forensic autopsy will cost you 1,501 euro.
TSL for basic testing, right? Preliminary testing, right? Just preliminary or just...
Now, they are not bad about toxicology.
They actually
check autopsy in Spain. Toxicology is free, so we don't care about toxicology anymore.
Let me even tell you. So they say toxicology is a standard component of forensic autopsies. So really, it's free.
This are they doing? Stop moving someone.
Autopsy is body check. Hold on. You know autopsy is body check. Was Mohbad's body flown to Spain? Because autopsy is body check.
Crunch Queen, they did the autopsy in Lagos, so... Autopsy, I've been for Lagos, I've been for Mohbad, I've been where?
And Nigeria, they do that's 16 million a racket.
Whoever gets results.
They share that 16 million among themselves.
Wait.
Madam Crunchy
That is Lagos autopsy.
we have them post where they do them for Nigeria, no worry.
Are you saying autopsy in Nigeria is 16 million naira? Autopsy in Nigeria is 16 million.
The cost of forensic pathologists, they play.
That's ridiculous.
Now special pathologist now.
Forensic pathologist.
One of the best forensic pathologists. I
mean, that place with the Google pathologist, with the Google DNA for there too.
Also, toxicology is
Oh, really?
either the same.
With the Google DNA too, so that we know, we know the part 2 of the scam they want on.
Look, are they doing? Let me just answer you. Let me answer your stupid question.
Forget what they doing now. Let
me just entertain now. Let me just answer. I'm robber that is planning to rob your house. Are they doing? Will they come and tell you we are coming tomorrow? We are coming next tomorrow. They're not going to tell you now. And once you don't know, say that they come, what you go do? Are they doing? Are they doing? We say Mohbad na suspect for this case. Nobody did that. I don't know whether she's on Colozo.
I call Ratel. The property for Nigeria is 16 million. Ratel.
See, she not better to talk for us. You understand me? At the time of
Okay, I understand. I don't understand, but I understand.
Don't worry.
Close screen, no go keep person.
but how person want to understand?
No, but the truth be saying, okay, the one I know when they find this pathologist, right? Muyiwa was saying if we knew about, we kept gagging him. It was like, if you know about any pathologist, everybody can do that. I said, I think that's when I went to check UK. I said, I've been surprised, like not that high. But anyway, they found this guy, right? They engaged the lawyer to find this pathologist. And they said it's a forensic. So we didn't even bother to ask whether how much.
Are you sure it's not Gurxey that brought that pathologist?
I don't. No, that Lagata, if I didn't lie, let me correct. As far as I'm concerned, I think they said they engaged the lawyer to help them find the pathologist or something like that. If I'm wrong, I will also stand to be corrected. But I don't know about.
No, Gurxey brings Muyiwa bring Gurxey bring the pathologist. Right?
I don't know.
Hello, hi.
Muyiwa told.
I have a question.
Emily, please hold on. Muyiwa told Odumosu that they have been trying to find pathologists, and everybody seems to be running from the case. That Barrister Odumosu should please help them find a pathologist. And that was what prompted Barrister Odumosu to look for a pathologist. And once a pathologist was found, they had a conference meeting, and after that, Muyiwa has been dealing with the pathologist, and Muyiwa negotiated and everything. So for the pathologist to now agree what Muyiwa and the pathologist agreed on, they have to have a legal binding with it. A moment after that legal binding, that is when that Odumosu was cut off and they started dragging him.
Right now, you also.
Can I ask my question? No, don't go back. I will soon drop when I know that. Greetings, everyone. Thank you. My 2 questions. Please, Mr. Chairman, I beg your person, if you are tearing biscuits now, Ratel Queen, sorry. I guess Ratel is, please, do you have that note? Is it a letter or so where it was stated that concerns that 16 million? Was the 16 million originally for the test or for the pathologist consultation, like pathologist fee? Because what I read,
not for everything.
Actually,
for everything. Based on the
so there's a breakdown, because there was one when, now why I said so is that there was a period when Mr. Odumosu replied stating that the public should go ask the family about the test. You remember the Ula Balu recently in this year, 2025, when he said that the autopsy or toxicology wasn't paid for. Now, when they brought out that paper with the letter that backs it up or something that they said, it was what me I could read. More or less like it's just like when you have a court fee, a lawyer's fee, legal fee, just that fee. Like you're paying the pathologist, because if you read it properly, I would advise maybe you should read it again. It wasn't test. It's just like maybe you're saying you're paying for a doctor, then if you're buying Panadol, buying malaria medicine. You know, the money for malaria is different. So
no,
stated outright. How much is now the pathologist fee? Hold on, please. How much is the pathologist fee?
The first letter you have. This one actually says it has been done, and this is the amount we have charged you guys as agreed prior to the previous letter that was sent to them. So it was actually done, dusted.
Molly,
that was 5 million. Now 5 million was for the legal thing.
The legal bit, the legal bit includes the law firm now. What's them consulting the pathology? They charge 1.5. Yeah. They also said now, as far as home and feeding arrangements, so that means where the pathologist stayed in Lagos now, or wherever they stayed, in Lagos or Ibadan, wherever they did it, was 500. That's maybe whatever. Then the legal, these people now, their professional fee for them getting involved was 3 million. But as I said,
pathologist fee.
The pathologist fee is total everything for everything he was doing.
3 million.
Okay, so there was no breakdown of this is how much autopsy
No.
costs,
He gave
how much
them his own figure, saying 16M. But the way they paid him in halves, because
yes,
most of the time here, they gave him 10. I think they were supposed to pay him 10 before he starts,
yes.
And then 6 when he finished. That's all.
And he gave them 20% discount.
So maybe it was
20 million minus 20%. Discount.
Sorry,
so
the English I read is more or less like that.
Yes, so 16 million after 20% discount. That's what it is.
Yes, so it's the thing I read then was more like they are paying pathologists. Now that's what I'm asking. Is there any place that they stated that this is the pathologist fee? This is the autopsy fee. This is the toxicology fee.
It's not like, it doesn't work like that now, because him as a forensic, he will just tell you, when you go to the hospital, they say, this is my bill, this is their bill. You're not having to buy anything extra. The only thing that these people had to do was that place where the pathologist had to stay with his team, where they came to do it. They took care of their logistics, simple as.
Let me use Nemoli. Let me use a house as an example for you. You see, when you are buying a house or selling a house, you have an estate agent. So it is the estate agent that will market the house for you. So let's say you're selling a house for £120,000. Let's say, for example, and then the estate agent will have their own fee. So that was how it is. So if you are buying the house, you will still pay that 120,000 to the person that is selling the house.
I
get what you are saying. You are trying to say that they paid him consultation plus an extra money for the autopsy itself. No, and I'm saying to you, no. The 16 million was, he's telling you, I'm a forensic pathologist. This is what I'm going to charge you for everything. I'm doing the autopsy. I'm charging you this. Now, the legal people, the law firm that got involved with sourcing this pathologist, right, and helping with the logistics and all of that, they charged 5 million. They were sending this full sum as a bulk to Gurxey. However, 5 million was not paid. End of.
Shouldn't there be a breakdown? Because if
the breakdown of the pathologist.
Sentiti speciale. È arrivata la festa delle... Sentiti speciale.
Is the fact that, they had lots of conference calls and all of that with them, the pathologists, right? So they agreed on this is what I'm going to charge you to do the autopsy and whatever. But as what I have here...
charge them for autopsy toxicology. It's important.
Hold on now. The toxicology was done free. We don't know why. What I hear that I know is that they said the toxicology was not charged, right?
So that's can't get me. Before they agreed that they will pay 16 million, this is how much they pay first, then they'll pay the balance, they'll do this, right? Now, when it's like you're patronizing someone, this is what this person sells. This is what this person is. It's like you're going to hospital. Hospital will tell you this is consultation fee, this is how much bed.
Oh, yes, you're asking if the pathologist gave them an invoice, like a breakdown for
breakdown.
I don't have that document. What I have is the letter from the pathologist here He just stated it. This is his letter with his letter.
Requesting money from Brett.
Yeah. He just sent it to the law firm.
Saying.
When Anne, I believe when the pathologist gave them that quotation, they should have asked, break it down.
Okay, that one I don't know, Louis.
Yes,
because I don't have that information.
They're just too stupid to just follow through. But
The question is, you see, Louis, you know one thing the guy mentioned the letter, yeah? He said they were having conference calls. Now, to be honest with you, I'm fair. I don't have a copy. If there was you know how they see in the lawyer's own, where there's a breakdown. I can turn the camera again, where you see like a breakdown. I don't have that document, so I don't know. You understand?
No matter, sorry, no matter what you discuss, right? This is about public funds, not just public funds. This is about a business, a serious one. Investigation going on. Even if there's no investigation going on, no matter the conversation you have over the phone, now you have to write. You need to have legal documents, what you can state that this was what we discussed. You will type it and send it based on our discussion. I said
that's the letter he sent here now.
Autopsy is this amount. Blah blah blah.
He didn't do it that way. What I have from him, he didn't do that way.
How can they do such rubbish?
Naimoli, this is the second letter. There was a letter before this
they don't
one.
care. It's public money. They
No
can spend
matter
it as
if
a
you're not getting it, TSL, no matter the letter.
Maybe he gave them a breakdown because his letter that I have here, he said in reference to, and he quoted the date here when they consulted him. He said above letter dated. The first letter was dated 12th July. He mentioned here, right? That's the first. This one I have it. Then he even in the letter he now mentioned further in reference to what they had discussed before, and the date here is the 3rd of July. Exactly. So I don't have that document. You understand?
So I believe that first document carries.
Give them a breakdown now. The more you want to pay, the people will pay.
It may not because we don't have it. Let's not put through that has it.
Thank you.
I don't know with me. I don't know.
Naimoli is not confronting you. She's just.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that for me, what I see here is the 3rd, though. Maybe he added it. I don't know. You understand? But what I'm thinking is, Muyiwa that paid. Did the man not give him a breakdown what he was paying for, or did they just agree verbally and say, okay, I'm going to charge 60? That's those informations are not at my purview. Get what I mean? Before I go by putting a picture.
Another question I have over, although it's not necessarily people here, but the repentant Team Baba, I just want to understand. Is it that they knew already? Because for me, I will keep saying that thing and I'll keep throwing that question to the air. Is it because they know that the result was coming on a certain laminated front back, like a project? Was it because they already knew already? Maybe in their WhatsApp allegedly, because they said they have a group before. They already knew the result they were bringing to the public. They were threatening people of the inquest. If you all remember. If you all remember.
Another point.
If you all remember.
Could it be?
These people were saying it that, what are you doing? You are not standing for Baba. You should not show up at the inquest on the will carry. Police will carry. They threatened everybody off. Arifa was threatened. They were saying, had Naimoli's name. And why they call out? Mojola, none of them should come. That they see anyone at the inquest, they will carry people. And if I'm lying, ask them Arifa and Co. They were not at the inquest on time. They stayed back. A lot of them stayed back. That was the day I went to the inquest with a black and white striped shirt. Mojola said like they will force themselves. She, Mama T, no, not Mama T, sorry. She, no one knows tomorrow at Beke. And I was there. Then when the Marifa saw us, because they stay in Korodu, they all dashed down that day. Was it because they already know? Yeah, no, that's why I attended.
You didn't bring that conspiracy.
For anyone.
I don't know. I don't feel like
it's actually possible, that the
you believe conspiracy theory, you don't start now. We should be saying it's actually possible.
Yeah, let me finish now. You don't allow me to lie.
I don't.
It's only possible they share that 16 million. Do you know that? Yeah. There's no way
I'm not there, so.
There's no way a toxicology or an autopsy report can be 16 million. It's not possible.
This is not possible.
Which world?
They did autopsy. Even if they did autopsy
For
on
UK,
elephants, hold on. Yes, sir.
Not past 2000.
Yes, sir. Even if they did autopsy for an elephant or hippopotamus, it will never cost 60 million.
Country don't give
Body
you.
check. Only with body check na autopsy. And if somebody write invoice for 16 million and somebody get my
And some of them have to go pay am. Yeah? And
somebody get my to pay.
them kind of go give brekete. Yeah?
And they carry a go give brekete. Autopsy 16 million.
Brekete where they handle cases where go down.
That is why I find it a little bit difficult to believe that they pay that money. Brekete cannot be that dumb.
Hold on, that's all. The only thing why I know, Louis, I heard that he had paid on, but as I said, I cannot say make a see document here. I'm not going to show you that one. You understand? But as I hear, but you know what?
I'm sure say Brekete go just carry.
You know what I talk to? You know what I talk to?
Yeah, now they
Brekete
talk
has done many autopsies in the past.
Make them gag
And Brekete has done many autopsies in the past. So he must have an idea of how much an autopsy or toxicology is. So if they come carry 16 million, give her, I'm going to say, what?
Who even know where they okay? Who ask this for Louis? I mean, they go and tell them say they won't carry the thing go abroad. This one, who know? But may they ask them. May they ask them. They should ask
Have you forgotten that? That was the point.
I dey hear you.
Have you
I dey hear you.
forgotten that the reason why the private autopsy wanted to be done was they are going to do it abroad? And that's why I believe that they went to fake that document, like they fake the DNA for their abroad as well. You understand?
I make I come in there. How do they want to fly Mohbad's body overseas? I mean, they don't know what how autopsy is done.
Sorry, please.
It's marginal. They don't fly Mohbad's body overseas.
Wait, I found
They
the
don't
letter.
understand what autopsy is about.
We even hear say they talk say nobody won't take the pathology. They try to consult me people. I heard that. Now one of them say they say
I don't
for my
find
ears.
the letter where they find. Please, can you explain this word for me? Because me, I will go back to that English. Consequently, the professional fee, please, in quote, professional fee stand at 16 million naira only. Professional fee.
Yeah,
Does
now
that sound like
the pathologist fee be that.
professional fee?
It means the work of the
Pathologist, yeah.
Now the
That's what
money.
I'm saying. You get what I'm asking? That's why I'm saying that. Where is the breakdown? You need somebody saying this is my professional fee. He's not saying this is
Not the price down.
Maybe you get here, they want to ask them.
This professional fee. Now the event is when I know the price. Now the
I
event
don't
is.
understand.
Even the letter first, when the pathologist
No, the
pathologist
when they
say you don't give them 20% discount.
Wait, they paid for professional fee. Is what me I'm saying.
You don't hear.
Was
they don't
the
dey price down.
was the
They don't dey price
the
professional
product
Now the event is not the price.
Okay.
No, they're the price are move. They're the price are move. Yeah?
Now, even the letter talk say the letter said that they are 20%. So that in letter talk say you didn't give them 20% discount.
Yeah.
That means it was even like 20 or 20
Thank you, maybe
more.
20 million. Who know?
Wait, see people are not
So 10% of 20 million is 2 billion. So
Right,
20%
that's-
is
Yeah, this is. Let me read it here now. It says here. Let me read it here. It says following the request from the family's representative during the conference call. Now the year now. Earlier today, I have exercised my prerogative. That means his discretion in honor of that request by a downward review of my professional fee by 20%.
He reduced 20%. Now it's professional fee, not the product.
There's no
Are you
product.
getting
They buy them. You come with everything you need for the show now. What we show that product? They buy chemical now.
Wait,
It's not buying anything else.
the work is service.
Wait,
So when it says
I'm a
professional
doctor.
fee, it pertains to all the things.
It maintains everything you do. What they carry, you can mean they buy chemical, they buy
autopsy,
something.
everything together. That's what it means. So
That's
again,
what it means.
it's actually straightforward.
What me I understand by professional fee?
No, Nemoli, no, you're
That-
wrong.
Hey God.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, please.
What me I understand by professional fee I might be wrong, is that if someone says this is my professional fee, you're paying for my advice, my expertise. Even if I'll give you parastamp, that's the least I can give.
No, that's consultation. No, that's consultation.
Wait, now me
That's
I land.
consultancy.
Oh God.
Okay.
It's just like the service. Okay, this is what I will come to.
What did it do?
Wait, now.
The case, my brother.
Me, I'm still saying now. Let me now ask you a question. Wait now.
Okay, consultancy falls under professional action.
Wait, can I ask you now? Let's look at it this way, okay? I don't have the lab, right? I take the sample. Won't I pay the lab?
I get your point now. I get your point. So the breakdown should be laboratory A will take this money, laboratory B will take this money.
This is a professional fee.
I get where you are.
Coming to look at the body, assess the body, take the sample. What about the lab? Were they
Nemoli. So basically, I think from what we understand, maybe he can write professional fee, which could mean that he encapsulates everything. But as far as we are concerned, they did not pay anything more than that 60 million to that man. The 5 million of Odumosu owed, they don't pay him. That's what I'm telling you. They don't pay anything extra apart from that 60 million to him, based on the letter here. I'm waiting with the year inside house. Now that means they pay. I'm not by your party. Don't finish. You're not paying extra.
You know what? Let the Emily. Can you pinpoint? Can you come with your point? The point. Go. Say again.
Okay.
What are you driving at? Yeah.
What I'm driving at is this: that it is just the pathologist fee. There is that 16. Allegedly, it does not involve autopsy or toxicology. That's simple.
Pathologist. Okay.
It's like calling the doctor to come to my house. You're coming. It's home service. I'm not carrying my body to the hospital. Even when I carry it to the hospital, we will still pay. Now, but this is a professional fee. I will tell you, for me to come there as a professional with my own license and everything, I would have to come definitely as a doctor. I will come with my needle, first aid kits and every other test, but little things that we used to check your blood pressure and all that. I will carry all those things and go there and check. But now, it's like now maybe you have fracture or something, or somebody have a tumor. After extracting a fluid or something, or a pus, or a tissue from the body, and I said, go and do biopsy. Does that cover biopsy money? No. It doesn't cover those lab test money. You don't consign them. You have only paid me my own professional fee for coming to assess you, to tell you, okay, these are the diagnoses and these are the things you need.
Yeah, I think I understand what you mean.
Because this letter is plain. I mean English too much.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. But,
consequently, the professional fee stands.
So that means you're trying to say,
Good evening.
The 60 million only covered is professional fees, but every other process you didn't do.
If you guys are saying, hold on,
they don't pay anything extra.
Hold on a minute. If you guys are saying 60 million is a professional fee, na yearly salary be that.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
That is what is written.
Because even pathology,
he was engaged. They engaged this pathologist to handle the autopsy and toxicology. You understand? Based on the letter where I read here. But because in quote say they charge 16 million as a professional fee. This professional fee can encapsulate everything.
Let me read this one here. It says, reply like proposed offer as professional fee for the engagement of the medical reinvestigation of the death of Ilerioluwa Aloba Aladimeji. Professional fee.
Yeah, but
Good evening, everyone.
Nemoli is a pathologist, right? So he would have, God over Rabenobes. He would have all his equipment. He has everything. You remember they said he came with his team. They have all those things. So if he's telling you, listen, I'm just going to charge you this, that's it. Now forget the lingua of him saying professional fee. To the best of our knowledge, there's no extra that was paid to him. The only thing that they would have handled would be all this other extra where they say,
No,
okay,
can I ask
they
a
do
question?
X, Y, Z.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Because in this letter, that's what I'm saying, that document is important. Whoever
get the document
and approved it, wait, that whoever read it and approved it without contesting it or saying, oh, put this inside this, that this is what we are paying for. That person did a rubbish job. Now, he says, according to their conversation, he said, following the request from the family representative, allegedly. Now, what if the request is copy and paste and come and defend it? And the man is like, this, wait, my land first, wait. Now, the person is not like, I have my own license to keep, I will not take this, blah, 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 blah. Knowing fully well, say normal autopsy toxicology, allegedly, that's small money, right? And you agree, because even the conversation, they only talked about professional fee.
Good evening, everyone.
About whether what they discussed concerning the test. And
Good
he came out, and I'm sorry, sir, please. Odumosu came out saying they didn't pay for one. So how are we sure they paid for the other? Please go ahead.
So leave that jam question.
Good evening.
Continue,
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I greet everyone here. But before I move forward, I need to hail Mami Lori Afefe, Neimoli. Obìnrin mẹ́ta lórí ẹsẹ̀ méjì, asunlẹ̀ bára ẹ̀ lẹ́rù, ẹ̀ta lẹ́lùgbẹ́ tó lé ẹlúgbòrò ẹgbẹ́ sọ́lẹ̀. Sorry for people who do not understand that panagram, what do they call it? Now, this is what happened. What Naimoli is doing is this. She is trying to use her combatant brain, but highly analytical brain to ask these questions that she's asking. I don't know if any one of us here has heard about the story of knowing where to tap. I don't know if any one of us have heard about that before. And that is to say that in a normal situation, normal circumstance, if you use the principle of knowing where to tap to ask for your pay, it's in order. But in this case, as a matter of fact, if they understand that this kind of question that Naimoli is asking now could be asked down the line, maybe they would have done better. They would have done better in the sense that this is exposing them more, the fault lines of the things that they did. You understand? Because truly, when you say you are charging professional fee, the moment you call it professional fee, it is not, that is not debatable. It's my profession. It is because I know what I want to do that you do not know. So unless you find someone else who says he knows how to do also, and he can do it for lesser, you don't have it. You understand? But every other thing that is done is supposed to have a threshold of charges that can be contested. The autopsy, the process of autopsy. Okay, this is how much I'm going to charge. It could be 1 naira, it could be 2 naira, it could be 5 naira. But I can decide to say, my professional fee will now be 1 million, 2 million, 10 million. It doesn't matter. Do you understand? But because they did not understand that critical minds will ask questions down the line, that is why they will just put the professional fee, and you are not including, you are not telling us, especially the breakdown of how much it's going to cost to do what you want to do. So, for me, I would say that what they did is to do a bulk purchase and include everything under the professional fee, which does not make sense to anyone. So, and of course, you know what? If they had understood this beforehand, it is even possible that they are able to use that again to do a cover-up that will make them chop more money than they have chopped already. So, for me, I will just appeal to Naimoli. Just relax, calm down. Everybody understands what
Mr.
went on.
Let him land. Lagata waits now.
Auntie Fedland, don't worry.
I'm done.
He has already given Anna Suko, if you remember that in every fee, there has to be negotiation by Muyiwa in all dealings with all parties that are involved in anything they want to do. So if that letter is stating that, according to our previous conversation, that means they have verbally agreed on the phone. A job, low, public lawyer, Eshanua, Eshibai, Egbayibai, Egbabai, take this amount, and no Muyiwa for that.
Lagata, can I come in? Now, I need somebody to correct me. Anna Sagu, please. I need you to correct me. Did I overheard you say that toxicology was free?
Yes, I heard that. Susie, we're not best. We can't say why they do Ponzi scheme. God, I pray. Oh yeah, continue, Susie. Don't bet. Say what?
Did I overheard you say the toxicology was free?
Yes, that's what we're told. Though.
So the toxicology was free. Now, so what are we thinking? Because they have agreed, right? They should do copy and paste. That's why they agree for toxicology to be free. Because it's only the toxicology that come out inconclusive, like the government own. Yeah.
Do you remember in Notice's, when he was responding as far as the autopsy, in that his write-up, right? He mentioned he said he had it there. He mentioned there that the toxicology based on I think the pathologist, whether his relationship or whatever, let me not say what I'm not sure, but I'm very sure it was clear.
Based on that,
whatever, either relationship or whatever it is, whatever.
His level of
I need to find that thing. I'll find that paper again and try and read it again. But it was clear that based off of that, the toxicology was done free.
More or less like he's expected.
And to me, they just agree. Okay, go and get the government copy and paste. That's why somebody will come up and say toxicology is free. You know what I mean? To me, it's copy and paste. And that's why they come.
But Susie, wait, all of them, what can I bring out the result? What can I read them here? What can I paste? Let us analyze this result. What I don't want to bring out the results? You come like saying I feel where
you bring it out. I don't have it. I don't have it.
No, some of them people have it. They don't want to share.
I don't have it.
Lagata, if I give you a bud, they don't have fun. They tell you, no, but they're supposed to share this thing. You understand? We analyze it like NMS lab.
We go run the show, Anna.
They tell you to do this thing.
You know when the fraud of these private autopsy was actually obvious? When the person that paid for the autopsy and toxicology was claiming that he couldn't see the result. Yeah? Before it comes to the corona, now then I don't say.
Meanwhile, they follow pathology stuff. They play.
Imagine that kind of nonsense.
All that period, Bio-Billion, Your Daddy, all of them, they are in the known. They spoke to the pathologists. They knew.
Sorry. Might finish my lesson. Like I thought to them, so that you not come to my ear.
No worry.
Wait, I want to understand. There's another part here in that same letter. Yeah, I'm still getting back to what I said. Only when there is evidence of the initial payments will further consultations on this case proceed. In which case access to any of the available documents as listed in paragraph 5 of my letter dated 3rd July 2024 would be required for the commencement of the review process preparatory to the second forensic autopsy. Review process. Smartly. That's what I'm still trying to understand. Smartly. I don't know the people that handled the process. This thing is still saying that don't see you paid for consultation, allegedly. The only consultation, I no pay for anything test. Whatever in the center.
They only pay for consultation, they don't pay. They don't pay for test. Don't say they won't get
a consultation less so where results.
Maybe in Africa they can't pay for the rework.
No, this is a cruise, right?
Maybe in Africa they pay for the rework.
They're not even supposed to pay consultation fees to pathologists. They're not supposed. The only person that supports them.
No. What if you demand? What if you demand for it?
No. They are not supposed to. They are not supposed to.
But they are not professionals.
See,
from the letter, it says that only when there is evidence of
already cover all that
consultation. So Nemon is just a lingua. If I said further that means before we continue to discuss the matter, they tell and say, if you don't pay my 10 million, we'll not go continue to discuss this matter. Not simple now.
The consultation, yes. You cannot consult.
Yeah, if we're not going to talk the matter, they go forward. If you pay me, if you pay deposit, then we can continue the matter. Simple now.
But that's still not
But you know something, yeah?
If you go hospital, consultation fee they pay for hospital.
When Odumosu recommended
treatment. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
When Odumosu recommended the pathologist, right? Then he now did Odumosu go back to ask Muyiwa how much the pathologist asked for? And if he did, if that called that amount to him, maybe 20 million, 16 million, didn't he question it to say it's ridiculous? Or they just agreed and went ahead with it?
I don't know. I don't have to do most of that one, man. Not tell you like.
Everything is just
Mr. Louis, just take for instance, you are a carpenter, and me, I am a benefit.
Pathologist.
I'm a benefit boy, right? Okay. So, and you, and Emily now want to do decking.
Okay.
Yeah? And Emily now say, Mr. Louis, Emperor Carpenter, Louis, I want to do decking of my flats. And you now give Naimoli the quotation that this is how much it will cost me to buy nail, to buy this, to buy that, to buy plastic, everything, right? And Naimoli now come to me and say, benefit Lagata. So do you now think that I want to do this thing? How much will it take? There's no way I can give Naimoli a quotation of your own your profession, right?
Yeah.
So now you have given Naimoli. Naimoli came to me and was like, okay, if that's how much Oluwis want to, yes, I can say, let me go and compare. But don't forget that Muyiwa has already gave impression that nobody wants to take this job, but Muyiwa categorically told me I was. Sir, please, I'm tired. All the people have been asking, or they have been helping me to find out. They said they don't want to get involved in Mohbad case. So that impression was there already. And Odumosu response that day was, okay, you know what? I will try. I will contact some of my people that might know somebody in that meeting that day. So now, who are the people Muyiwa consulted that said they don't want to be part of this case, that is too dangerous for them? Could that be a claim? They're trying to let us know that there are some strong, heavy people behind this case. Do you understand?
There's two ways. Either it's a fable or it's reality.
Or it's reality, yes. So now, why, when Odumosu came out, that period, when all those lies, some people were saying he was not professional enough. He shouldn't have done that, this and that. And forgetting that at that point, that could have been a light to what is eating. Right? And people are saying that he could have written it in a platform or put it in a press conference out there. You know, sometimes when you are able to express yourself and speak about things with fact and evidence, then it's better that way than, doing it the other way. And we all have different way of doing our thing.
That's why they mind them. They wanted to shut him up so that they can keep spreading the lie.
That was the attack now. And this is the same pattern they use for everybody.
You also go speak die.
Pattern.
No vex. Let's not lie. The lawyer that read that letter, right, and the people involved, like the body, the teams, and everybody, man, no lie, they did rubbish.
You say?
They did
which letter they lost? Which one? Which they talk about?
This same one where we see them talk about.
You say who do blunder? Who do blunder?
Yeah, because they should be detailed. What are you guys used to back up? Okay, God.
Now you be lawyer
when no as right.
No. Now you right.
Now let's face reality.
You are bringing a bill of that magnitude, and you cannot bring it down.
So for me, I disagree because to me, they don't follow Rekete talk. This letter say, I they remind you waiting with the December. Me and you know how many letters they don't send. So you understand? He got to say, okay, see, referee, can't even they show you waiting the pathologist, give you screenshot of a bit, scan copy of the pathologist letter to show Rekete say, see everything. If he not there, okay, you go to call them, ask the question or ask for evidence.
Yeah. To conclude the Emily concern, whether they break down, they don't break down, everything all the money any laboratory won't collect any laboratory A, laboratory B, laboratory C is under the 16 million. So let's forget that we'll just move on from there.
But because for me, always me and you don't know where they give the man, they give the man. You understand? The one was saying is not the one we get. I'm gonna leave that thing. I don't put my for this thing too much. I'm not putting up.
This Roger. No be my picking.
And look at my money.
Okay.
I they tell you that public money.
Anyway, I hear say that all they do back end fundraising now for DNA.
Nah lie. You mean now?
I heard.
They collect the money now.
I don't know.
They say she they put people in box, they collect private DNA money from people.
They don't back it down.
Now them expose themselves.
Put DNA inside them. What do you call the soap? I beg.
They are just coming. In last year when Mr. Muyiwa was telling us how he spent and his remaining $8,000. Now even Muyiwa came out at that December 11th, that night, where she was talking on her people's platform, that she has told them to do the DNA clinical, that the Baba said, the Baba said, they have paid the pathologist. Now, what even help us can say that man, pathologist, na Ibadan. Say the Baba said he already paid pathologist. That was when they were like, the DNA, whether they wanted to obstruct it or something. Then she came out and cast it out. Now, Mr. Muyiwa came out then stating it that they have paid for DNA. You know, concern me, anybody where one maga may maga.
That's true. They say they don't. Yeah, that's true.
Last year, they don't pay for DNA.
But
they say accountability. In January again, when they read the accountability on the Baba's platform, where they tell the call name of who they give millions to, who they don't give millions to, they still mention DNA. Oh, no, Sabio. Now again, when they can raise 25 million naira the other time, when they used to sing song for me, Lagata, Papariano, Yomi, Fabi, and Olori Ebi, Kung Fu, sing for us. They say they don't raise the money. That now for DPP to appeal and DNA.
Yeah, not I think it's 20 million. Not 20 million.
They'll put our picture.
20 or 25.
So when they raise extra money, when they say 30 million day.
Everybody see it. Because people never pay rent.
We
we have aristocrats.
The fact that
Welcome.
House rent
Aristocrats, welcome.
house rent go due in March.
Okay.
Understand? So they need to collect private autopsy.
The fact that a son can
I
advise
better let aristocrat talk. I beg.
So aristocrat go dey
Because I
serious.
remember-
Aristocrat wait, daddy. Aristocrat go
the
dey
fact,
serious.
you see, the situation where a son can advise his client to go petition something in court and they throw it out. What does that mean? What does that say about the son?
Look, Mr.
That shows incompetence, one, and two.
No, Mr.
I believe that son must have advised them not
Mr. Oluwis, let me explain something to you.
They know.
Let me explain something to
There is a
you.
record where Baba and even Gure, they said it that they were just using it to buy time.
Yes, Gurxey said that. And
that son must have advised them and said, no, don't do this.
let me tell you, this son,
to collect some money.
this son works for Yabo Ojo. Yeah, Yabo Ojo and King White are working back to back, and Gurxey is in contact with King White, guaranteed.
Lagata, you better not drag your broadcast tomorrow, man. No why.
Make him drag me with the truth now. Are they okay? The truth has to be told. He had a container transaction, even though he said that it was King White's wife, not King White directly again. Well, it's fine. I will be doing something with my wife and I will not be aware of it. You understand? It all just doesn't make sense. And King White came out that period and said that we have everywhere locked down. Even one of you guys in the group that is on a key main man.
Did you listen to Beneficiary before he left work earlier today?
I
I
joined
was listening, but I left. I was busy.
Beneficiary talk well. He said if they can drag Lagata, why did they drag Gurxey for bringing a son that actually works for Jabo?
That is the truth, though. That is the truth.
Can you mean that guy with the long hair?
When Bossman was coming out,
My tattoo.
Yeah.
when Bossman was coming out to talk, who brought Sanchitu out, he was asking that question. They were busy attacking him. Buki was attacking Bossman. Everybody was attacking. They were calling him Bossstrat. All lights of that vengeance. And
Bossman was totally right. Was right on.
He was right. I mean, some of us know he was right now. And they were dragging him. If people come out to talk and I go abuse them, if they don't talk and I go abuse them, don't be on our going to be the problem.
That's not he was right, Abi. Why were you quiet then?
I was never quiet, aristocrats.
Were quiet.
I was never quiet. No, I was never quiet.
At the time you were quiet.
Oh yeah, calm down. Don't attack.
At the time you were quiet.
Don't attack.
At the time you were quiet because you were in the midst of it.
About
you
that,
were
I was not
doing the
quiet.
same thing again.
Are you choose what to talk about or what not to talk about? It's the same thing. It's the same thing now.
Don't start with that.
It's the same thing.
Because I didn't.
No.
Calm down. Make him talk. Calm down.
Bossman was restless about it. Yeah? I don't
was restless, but he was saying the truth.
Yeah, I said
he was restless about it, but he was saying the truth.
Go and look.
But many people that knew about it, today, wait, Lagata.
Go and listen.
This is not a personal attack.
No, I won't let you say that.
Wait.
Go and listen to me.
Lagata, this is not a personal attack. This is the general attack.
Go and listen
many. Wait, Lagata.
When Bossman was speaking there, I was there. Go and check my comment section. I even spoke there. I was there. Bossman opened a platform. I was there in his box. So don't say that I was quiet. If I had no ranting
Lagata
or coming out every day to talk about
Lagata, just let me make whether it touch you or it will not touch you. We are no God, we no God. Now I'm not directing it. Okay, mi ò gbọ́. But Lagata, you will agree with me that in 2024, including Bossman, because I said it on the day I met him on Lenchi, including Bossman, including BJ, including all the so-called people that call themselves veterans, they knew something was amiss. And they sat there they were covering things up, hoping they would do something better. They knew there is something wrong with this man at one stage of the other.
Including yourself.
Virtually everybody that deals with this man.
What are you talking about?
Including yourself.
Including myself. No. Lagata, listen.
Including yourself now.
Lagata, listen. Lagata, get to sorrow. Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀. Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ bíbá látàárọ̀. Now,
explain to us what
many people have been in Joseph Aloba's caucus, listening to him, defending his black ass.
Right.
But something is amiss somehow. Even as some people today are still saying, even if we will still be there. And they always use this slogan. We know he likes women. We know he likes money. But we are supporting him. They knew something was amiss. Until the man bites them. He beat their asses, beat them to the game. Now they are not shouting foul. So for me, people around him are talking. Even me.
Don't generalize.
I will generalize it.
No.
Listen.
Don't drag it.
That is not Lagata, let me talk.
Were you not part of
Lagata, let me talk.
Lagata,
let me talk. Advice, Talimo, advice. You give me advice. They play recording me.
Now make it not turn something else. Leave my bed.
They play recording me now.
Hey.
They play recording me. I want you to play it. Actually, I want you to play it.
Settle the matter.
I didn't try. I just don't agree.
It's okay, leave am now. All of us come Baba now. Leave am there.
Oluwis.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Let me just make my point. You see, when people supported justice for Mohbad, it is not to a say that when it was time for people to say collection of money and not delivering was wrong. Yes, you came out to support Mohbad. This guy died the way he died because nobody was having information. And when everybody went the same way first time and second time saw that this man himself and his POA, his so-called power of attorney man, only want things for themselves that they want to control themselves. Some people recline and stay away. And that was far back in 2024, early 2024, and stay away and begin to chat calls that we will not follow the way you want to do.
Okay.
Except this thing is done like this. Yes or no? Listen to what I'm saying. About after then, before all this final open yash, we don't know people supporting. So at every stage, people have supported this guy, and they have found out that this guy was doing things that were wrong.
Right.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, coming out now and celebrating and talking about those things, I see it as a waste of time.
Aristocrats, why? Why is it a waste of time?
You know why it's a waste of time? Because these things are obvious. The best thing to do now is this. A fraudster have conned you, and he has run away with your money. You calling his name every time, you are still making him a celebrity. What are you supposed to do? Stop talking less of him. Let me finish. Oh, I'm not under interrogation. This is my own opinion. Stop talking about this guy and find and cut out a cause that will make him powerless. Not giving me power. The very moment you consistently, constantly put someone that have done bad for you or your mind that you are talking about it, he still has power over you. That is what it means. Because you are here to get over, he has power over you. You throw him away and not make him have power over you. You know everything he has done that were wrong. And you know how you can counter it. Do those things that that will make him powerless, then you'll be telling him, I know what you can do, and you are not having that power again. It's as simple as that. But the reality of this case is, as at today, people are still going back into those times and still reiterating those pain. It makes them more power over you. What are we doing now? What are we doing? We're simply wasting our time. Chat it, that comes to what is
I don't think it's about power. This is awareness.
Exactly.
Wait. Oluwis, today, are you telling me that there isn't much awareness that this guy is doing things more to what we benefit him? And
No,
people that were
not everyone is on the same level of awareness.
Thank you.
Who are not the
People are still following you reach today now. People are later left him. People are still following him.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's look at Ratel. The very moment when Naimoli here was calling people ole, and some people are calling some people anti-justice. They had supporters.
Yeah, but Naimoli has some point.
Wait now. Let me tell you, wait. When she called me ole, what point does she have?
No,
tell me
I don't know when she called you ole. She called you ole.
Thank you very much. So, answer. So, hold on. Let me make my point. I'm not going to that, but just let me make my point. At that time, a number of people had not had awareness of the level of craftsmanship, of the level of selfishness, of the level of agbayahu that this man is. But today, as we are stated, this date, what is today's date? What is the awareness of that? Now, this is what I want to push out. Why they have the awareness of that? Those who still believed in him, just as the time that Mr. What's his name now? What's the name that Lagata called this transfer? What's that guy's name? No, Lagata dúró lọ kí lórúkọ ẹni tó dákú lórúkọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀. Bossman.
Oh, Bossman. Okay.
Just at the time, boss time was coming and rattling everywhere, saying whatever he wants to say. Was awareness not going on? There are some people who have changed today in the last 1 month who believe that it's do or die with this guy. The awareness will always be going on, but this is simply my point. Everybody at every point in time, when it dawns on them that enough is enough for these shenanigans, they change course. Let those who are still seeing, hoping for light at the end of the tunnel, to be looking for their light at the end of the tunnel because they are in the darkness. Let those who have found light within the tunnel to channel their course, let them channel the course to the better place. That is my point. So I'm not here to say, oh, Lagata was wrong. No, people within there knew the truth too. But as at the time they said enough is enough, they moved away. And when they moved away till now, what most of the people that have moved away, what have they really done to even cop this guy? This guy still goes and they still come out and still tell you we want to get Fiat, power of Anthony. What are you getting? This guy still see a document that you can read black and white and they still get their lawyer to give you a fables or an orchestrated lie packaged very well again in terms of petition, and people are still following it. Would you stop doing that? Stop celebrating them. The very moment you give them less attention, less calling out for them, the very moment they know they are no more important. And when people don't talk about you again, you are not important. You are not important. You continue to talk about them. You are still giving them free advertisements.
No, actually,
and they are enjoying it.
Aristotle.
Because they live in your head.
If we don't keep up,
they are giving them free room.
Some people believe. Some people will go back and start believing what is false.
It's the best way, my brother. My brother, those who will believe you as Oluwis will believe you. Those who will not believe you will not believe you. Those who will like you will like you. But the fact is this: the end justifies the means. The action that changes things justifies it.
Which action?
Even when you are trying to do the right thing, even when you are doing the right thing, and it's still not materializing, you will see how. Okay, let me tell you one thing, Ratel, that these people have been doing, and nobody has been noticing. And I know those who are in the call will know. When analyses are done by people that they don't like, they will listen attentively and take what has been analyzed, the suggestion, they will go and effect it. But you know their error. If you are not the owner of the vision, you can never chart the mission and succeed, because it is not your vision. Now, Rijo, you carry. And they continue to do that. And that is why they continue to make error.
Why would you think nobody observed that? Why would you think nobody observed that?
Wait. I don't know. Me, I'm sorry for what I know. I'm saying for what I know. Jojo, mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ no Lagata mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ Lagata mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ipò mọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ no sọ ẹnu. All I'm saying is, just like Ratek said, at every point in time we are all guilty of knowing things that we don't know, and when we know, we move forward. So me, I just don't like referring to Chemo. Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Learn something, these people, and you will see the level of unintelligent, unrefined, rawness in his highest order that these people are. And you will see how
these people is Bayo and your dad.
No. Wait. Lagata, just the way.
One question.
When you ask me questions, let me answer. I don't know who is beneficiary. Who is that one?
Oh, you're not there. Okay.
Who is beneficiary? Who is beneficiary? Who is beneficiary now?
There's a host.
So I don't know him. I don't know him.
There's a neutral host.
I don't know. You see, one of the ways many of us get things wrong is this. Me, I don't like to go personal with names if I don't have evidence to back it. So if you mention someone's name, I won't mention someone's name because I don't see an evidence of whatever. But I will use a collective name because they will know themselves. Now, at many times, I've watched these people. When there is nothing or when there is no analysis of our journey on this justice for Mohbad, you see what goes on. They will go about. If TSL says something, they will not have anything to say. They will analyze what TSL have said because they don't have anything to talk about. But when TSL comes out to chat away, you know what they will do? They will quickly go and do that because what you already do. And when they do it, they will be making noise and they will come back Olule. It shows that before that TSL comes out to analyze that cause, why haven't they acted on it before? And when you ask, they will say it has been underground. I dare say there was never any underground anywhere. It's because they don't know what to do. It's because they've spent more time chasing shadows, hating people, showing out their evil. And I also dare say that in the part of justice of Mohbad, I've seen more of evil in people more than in the other part of the widow of Mohbad. I've seen more evil. People coming after people's lives behind the scene when it has nothing to do with what they are doing. And they are the same people criticizing the other side, pointing finger, but the rest of their fingers is at them. This is the side tí mo rí àwọn èèyàn tó máa collect àti ibi iṣẹ́ àwọn èèyàn. Tí mo rí àwọn èèyàn tó máa gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí ò bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ṣépè fún wọn. And they are the same people saying they are looking for justice. Do you think you can get justice through injustice? And the same people you call evil don't do that to themselves. Let's place it and tell ourselves the truth. But this is how we start. And it is ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá náà ló pa gbogbo ẹ̀. Tí Yorùbá bá rí nǹkan tí ò dá, wọ́n ní ọmọ wa ni. Ọmọ wa lè ṣe dí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi ilẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì. Ọmọ yìí tẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́, ó ń yìn dín, ó ń pín yẹ̀kẹ̀, ẹ̀ ní ṣe kankan. Ó dijọ́ tó bá tú àṣírí tó bá borúkọ jẹ́ lẹ́ máa ní pé ọmọ àlè ni. Bọ̀kọ́ tó dọ́mọ àlè, ẹ̀ rí pé ó ti ń ṣèwà ọmọ àlè ni. Why tell she call her out? That is the case that what we see. And it will bite on everybody. It will continue to bite, and it's still biting. That is the naked truth. And if nobody will tell themselves, I will tell them, tomorrow come out for me and say aristocrat said this. It's their fucking business. I don't care. But the truth of the matter is this. If the Bible says, those who walk with God in spirit and in truth. And it says, if you are not holy, you cannot get anything from God. And it is for God to give. And you are doing it through crafty way, destroying other people, never the justice. And the very day after, that is when they will see the light. I am not a proponent of the school of thought that says light at the end of the tunnel. No. In the tunnel, so that I will not injure myself. I cannot come out with broken arms as a cripple when I came in as a old man because there is no light in the tunnel. I want to use touch to see my way, to navigate. If I see light at the end of the day, I will enjoy the light. But if we don't do that, we continue to come here and say the same thing all over again. My candid opinion. And that, what I've said is pregnant. The Bible says, or the Yoruba will say, Abo aro, oro, là ń sọ fún ọmọlúwàbí tó bá dénú ẹ̀ kó tó dìndín. Lagata, I don't mean to attack you. You know you're my friend. Everybody is my friend. I don't mean to attack you. All I'm just trying to say the other time was, don't let us be calling people out as some people know the truth. We all have failed. But at the time that we have realized, let us leave our pains behind. Let us construct a better future. It is not for Mohbad. Mohbad is gone. We will get whatever justice they deserve. But for those who are living, more are still falling trap of what happened to him. And what it means is we have allowed the same injustice to continue to foster and to grow just like cancer in human body. Having that very nice light. Thank you very much.
Aristocrat, sir, before you leave, aristocrat, please don't go yet. I remember, can I ask you a question, please? I remember there was a time you came out to ask them where they conducted their toxicology and autopsy. Could it be you already found out where it was done?
No, I will not confirm. I will not affirm or disaffirm that. Those who were asked questions.
Because I remember we were on one platform.
Are you still quiet? They say you don't go affirm, you don't go affirm, you go defaffirm. You go defaffirm yourself.
No, I will not confirm or confirm this matter.
Because I remember you spoke about it.
Don't remember anything. Don't remember anything.
No.
Since the day they come with the alternative. Since the day they've come out with the alternative postmortem results, and they took it to court. We saw the work government did, even though it was challenged. We could take the documents of the one government did to challenge them. Has anyone been able to take the document of the one they did to challenge them? I leave the other. It's a rhetorical question, so I leave it in the spare question. But I will not confirm anything.
At least we have enemy. At least someone with enemy. Where is the letterhead?
Whether the laboratory is in pain or is in pain, I don't know.
Remember you did talk briefly about it now. Was it done in Ghana?
I didn't talk about it.
I remember. Oh, I wish I recorded.
Maybe I was
denial. I remember something like
you know the spirit man.
See if you get a show, I'm not
I remember something like
you know I'm a spirit man.
Maybe
the Holy Spirit was telling me things then. The Holy Spirit was telling me. You see, Holy Spirit may have told me plenty things I've said in the past. They've come to light now. I know if I used to be in many WhatsApp groups, they will have arrested me and say I have premeditated what is happening now. They will have arrested me. But I was only in few, what do they call it, groups. And I contribute based on legal time. So,
these aristocrats don't want to claim that. Let me quickly...
But for any information I do. But Lagata can get it. Lagata is a resourcing person.
Of course, I have the address. I have where it was done. So, aristocrats, let me quickly respond to your allegation, right?
No, for an allegation, Lagata.
For an allegation.
No.
I don't want to go through legal. Okay, let me tell you my opinion. Let me tell you my own.
That was what I'm saying. Okay. Everybody was blind and they can see.
You made mention of something that when Bossman you said when Bossman he said when Bossman was coming out to speak that I was quiet, and I'm saying that no, I was not quiet. Bossman himself, I was only advising him that he should not put emotions before it.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something, aristocrat.
Wait. You know where you
challenging you, Baba.
Wait. You know where you will cut me slack. Obekebo can frequent many platforms. I only go to few. So Kaliboba frequently you can accuse me of knowing or not knowing. The same way you will keep on
keep submission here. You understand? So that Ali makes sense.
Oh yeah, for Allah address toxicology. Any pain.
Madrid in Allah Madrid. Aristocrat.
But that wasn't the address we got, previously, aristocrat. I believe it was done in Nigeria now.
Me? No. TSL, okay, I remember. See, this was what I said. Okay, you got it wrong. This was what I said.
Hey, just sorrow, aristocrat.
Babilu, because Ratelo. What you will be paying but about fully spiritually see. You don't know spiritually fully. This was what I said. I said from the EQS recommendation, they quoted the source of the medical report they examined. And that of Lagos State. It came for Lagos State Forensic and DNA Center. And it was Professor Showumi that came to talk about it. The second opinion, the toxicology was only toxicology, not autopsy. Of the second opinion they did. So, number one, people from Baba said they did autopsy and toxicology. If they did autopsy, they should have sent the report to the inquest. But they only sent toxicology report. Number one, take it. So if they've collected body for both, it is one that they submitted. And they quote that it was from University of Ibadan. Now, that was what I said. Now, let us get something right. You see, in Nigeria, if you go to do something abroad, through an authority in Nigeria that can be held responsible, that will verify it. So when you bring it to court, for example, if you go to do it in Spain and the toxicology from there is from Spain, that toxicology, if you want to come and talk in Nigeria, you must also have a counterpart in Nigeria that has license to operate in Nigeria. So you can only show, but you will not be the one
to read it.
To finally attest to that document because you are not licensed in Nigeria.
Right.
That is why a lawyer cannot go to Britain when you are not licensed in Britain and you want to go and do something there. You will be an observer. You can be part of their research team. They don't need to know. You understand?
So justice right, the social media value, social media applications.
So you must. What you need to do is you see. I bet.
You can so everybody down at your own will, but don't come near me.
So TSL, that thing I quoted the other time was from the inquest results or recommendation. You understand what I mean?
I see. I believe this was the
it is there. Every one of you can be committed to justice the way I am. And you can still have that protest.
That was a complaint.
Yeah.
Bring them a sort of backup, please. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
A sort of, thank you.
Oh, I'm calling. Yanni, I'll bring you up. Oh, I'm calling. Exota, you can. So I just look at them and I laugh. Lórí gba TikTok, àwọn yóò gbé lórí gba justice of Mohbad. Àgbàdo kékeré wọ́n pé wọlé ṣe. Àtẹ̀ntó pé lórí àtẹ̀ntó àti dìsẹ́wù lọ́pọlọ. It just God. I don't know. Alágbàgbèrè náà ni pé ó l'accident àwọn kan ní nọ́ọ̀sì kan ti wá kíní kan ti wá jẹ kíní kan ètò nítorí Ọlọ́run. Is that madness? How did you do with that? Wọ́n ti lo jùjú fún yín wọ́n ti fi da ọpọlọ yín kodò. Whether they like it or not, we are going to show that those charts. My chat with Andy that I can present because I can't present our voice conversation. But I know any of our chat will corroborate what we are talking about. And Lagata too.
Is he defending himself or what?
Lagata ti finish yín lọ́dọ̀ mi. Don't worry, we'll get there. You read it. All of you will read it. You will read it. Àtàndì ní ká kọ́kọ́ mú ná. If there is any way tí mo wá ti show sí Andy pé I am not for justice or I hide anything. Kìnìkan. Anyway, òun lọ́dọ̀ display kìnìún lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀. This one that was one out of a nose. Only food or not here. Andy, we all heard it and you heard it yourself. Ọmọ fúlọ̀, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ náà pọlọ? Èmi ni wọ́n wá ń gbé sẹ́nu. Èmi ló ń gbé sẹ́nu. Tájà wà tí ẹkùn bá dọ̀tí, tẹ́kùn wà wẹ̀ tó wá dọ̀tí tí ò ti ẹ̀rùn mọ́ ẹnu ajá ẹ̀kọ́. Kì í ṣe ẹnu ajá lọ tí wọ́n gbọ́ pé ẹkùn yà ọ̀hún. Káwọ̀ nítorí ẹkùn tèmi amóye ọjọ́ ni. Amóye ọjọ́ tí ò ní nǹkan kan kọ̀rọ̀ kan with any one of you. Wọ́n jẹ́ yìí ni wọ́n wá jáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yìí ni wọ́n wá jáwọn ọba nílé yìí ni tó wá ní mo ní nǹkan kan ní kọ̀rọ̀. Àbí kí n bá àti nǹkan tẹ̀ ń dárúkọ orí Lagata ẹjọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa tó wá ní mo ní anything ní kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ òun. Let him bring it out.
Lagata kí ni gbogbo yín rà nígbà ara yín náà? Every time ẹ wá ń porúkọ ara yín ṣe ló dé.
Wà ń sùn sí ọ̀rọ̀. Èmi
You have been doing it. This one, I don't get any. You are doing it, I'll do it. Lagata, you know, two phones don't need to have this sort. I will ring out to one. The kid you want is aware. I will be waiting for your ẹlẹ́yà wèrè ni. A sọ fún yín pé ogun wèrè mo ní lọ́wọ́. Mo ní lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n wá láwọn sọ̀rọ̀ wèrè sẹ́wọ̀n fún òun ṣe wèrè. Bọ̀ wèrè pọ̀ nílẹ̀. So ẹ̀yin wèrè yẹn mo kọ́ ní sọ́wọ́. I have you. I have you within my premises. So I know how to handle and to treat. So let's sing.
Ṣé torí tí ẹ ló ṣe lọ sí láìpẹ́? Kí ló ṣe fún?
Go and ask me. To anyone.
Ilé máa fún my lap attention. Abẹ́rẹ́ náà fún abẹ́rẹ́. Ló ṣe ń. Ọ̀rẹ́ kó yẹ kó bá ẹ fi bọ̀bọ̀ ilẹ̀. Ẹ má pa.
With all other companies, I challenge the authority of Iyaloja General, Shade Tinubu. Companies only, and myself because I was an individual who wrote
àwọn tẹ́yìn fọ́ fún
Oh yes, we are showing. I'm showing those conversations. Just relax. It's like that one. You can not go along between. I'm not idiots. Those low life individuals to come and see. Let me. Are you there? Yes. Okay. I hope we can have a letter view now. And please, can you adjust the portrait to bring you to the big screen?
Is it clearer now?
Yeah. Can you come to the big screen?
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Someone has to.
Someone did it just now. Are you the one that did it?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, now it's okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's see how it is.
It's too blurry.
If not,
can you just read it? We can confirm it if you are reading it out.
Okay. They are showing it. Let me read it out.
We confirm it as you are reading it out, so that we need to see and hear, so that we don't look like we are deceiving the public.
Okay, your first conversation with I'm sorry.
Just keep pausing. Make it clear to the screen. Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah. Let's keep going and we read. You can read it.
Okay. So your first conversation with Andy started on January 22nd, 2024.
Yeah.
So
hold on. He reached out to me on my TikTok inbox. Mi ò mọ Andy láti anywhere. Mi ò mọ rí láti anywhere. He asked for my number. I thought you were following me or we are on the same page. I didn't know you are. you had your motive and you had your mission. That was January 2024, my first conversation with him. 3 months after the death of Mohbad. I've known Baba, me and Baba have been together long before then. sister. Sorry, everyone. You just have to hear with me.
Tracy, you are lying. You started talking to Baba in January, December, January, through African TV.
Keep going.
Stop fucking lying. African TV, me and you go be friends for this one.
Punch article to him.
Yeah, a punch publication, I share it to him. Anytime I have that, okay, that was how we constated that, okay, these are the things we are doing, making publication, writing to newspaper. As in, I was sharing it to him. Yes, my sister, keep going.
And he said, justice will be served. Let's continue our agitation.
This one, he said it, and I said,
he said justice. Andy said justice will be served. Continue our agitation, and you said, okay, sir.
It's sad for everyone, as I did sad to the useless, my house helpmate Lagata. Okay. So you watch it. I can share to anybody that is interested. Yes. What did you do?
He shared something else on the 24th. He forwarded something to you. He said, "Good morning. See person, but we can't see."
I couldn't even. I shared a video to me. I said, "Okay, let's go," and we will call you. We'll call me. We'll talk on phone at times. And at least our discussion is basically on justice. Yes?
Sorry guys, if my hand is shaking, I don't want to go too fast. So it's just calls around this time.
Yeah.
There's a missed call. You initiated a call here. He also invited you to call.
Like how many minutes, how many seconds? Just tell us. Like keep going. There are missed calls. When it was calling me, there were missed calls. It was calling me seriously. I want to know before you compromise. Come down and can break calls. I will see their calls. I will ignore. You can see his missed calls. You can see his missed calls. With the one water, sorrow. Let me know.
There was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We'll get there. There is something. Okay, one get to February. Something happened in February. Keep going.
No missed calls, no calls between you guys.
Yeah.
And the only other thing is there was a Facebook shared.
Yeah.
Facebook watched something shared. And a radio station. You mentioned that there was a radio station on 103.1 FM.
Yeah, I think that was corrected link that I could see. I said and I gave the frequency modulation of that radio station.
So Andy reached out later that they said, hello, is there a time for radio interview, please? And you responded to him, you said, no, you're confirmed. Right there. There was also calls back and forth. There was voice call, group call, and he also initiated a group call to you, so.
Yeah.
There was also another call with him. He called you a couple of times. There was missed call.
Yeah. I want to know.
I'm sorry, I was trying to be careful.
Yeah.
Don't bring back and I'll pause it.
Yeah.
What is all this nonsense?
Still January, right?
Yeah, this is all January. This is
January. We started.
This is between January 24th, January 22nd, 24th.
I was a superstar. I was a superstar there. Missed calls. You can see missed calls.
He's praising himself, idiot.
Just keep reading Anyone that is interested, I will share. You confirm all this.
Okay. Mr. Gurxey shared this and he wanted me to help him screenshot, but he said he also doesn't want anything to look like he's addicted. That's why he shared it. That's why you're looking at it like this. Oh, you're saying you're asking our phone. Yeah, there's a whole full screen. It's a phone. So sorry if it looks like. Mr. Gurxey shared an article about Baba's lawyer. Finally, Baba's lawyer today this was shared.
That was a publication, a Yoruba news publication. That was February what?
26, January 26.
January 26.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Is it still blurry?
Yeah, you can keep going. We can just keep reading. You can't see it like that. But at least just we can. When you read it, we'll confirm it.
It's because I put a tape on it, so just let me know if it's clear. How about now? The back camera is clean, so I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay. You can you be reading it while we can follow up?
Just
yes.
for you to read it.
Okay.
They have said anybody that cares to have a copy can.
You will share it.
I'll share it.
So this chat is coming in a pure form to let people know that it's not edited. So continue to read it to us.
Okay, I can post it. It's okay.
Continue. Thank you.
Continue to read it.
Okay.
I can
he says thanks. He responded. He said thanks. I'm done with your breakfast this morning. Please. What about Baba Mohbad? I guess it's asking. Are you done with your breakfast?
I don't know. You know, some can talk, but their writing skill is anyway. Talk about yeah. Keep going.
It's a fast food.
Just missed calls.
Type there.
Missed calls.
January, you can see.
It's just there to
you see, this is
not really there to prove anything.
This is still January 28, 2024. January.
Bully. Big bullies.
Okay. It says please call when you are free. Thanks. Then please calls. Group call, missed call. And this part is where there are some messages.
I was reading messages, please. It's
okay. So
those are
Andy listed some points to bring up at the
you can see it. Yes, yeah.
He said some points to be mentioned at Bereket tomorrow.
Yeah, I like
voice recording of Wumi. Yes. Voice recording of Wumi to Baba, threatening Baba, Mohbad's family. Please give the voice note to ordinary president. Repeat the blood issue. 3. Darusha involvement in the pie of Mohbad, sorry. Pot/cloth they throw inside the grave. The petition Mohbad wrote to Lagos police before he was killed, he was spied, sorry. Mohbad's lawyer Falade having meeting inside Mohbad's house after Mohbad was killed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading it. Wunmi was with Mohbad in the last 72 hours but claimed he did not know what died Mohbad.
Just read through. I'll still post it. You will go there to see and to watch. So
he said
to explain.
Okay.
Now
he said standing prime boy face
went to Gurxey. Anytime we go to Gurxey, I reach out to everybody. What do you have that Baba can say? What do you think Baba need to push forward. So that I like everyone getting involved, not knowing that I was involving the enemies. I was involving those who want me dead or who want me killed. I did not know. I will call them. What do you think Baba can say? But when I asked this Andy, these are the things he sent to me. I did not have anything to hide or anything doggy. He sent me those things. That, okay, by tomorrow morning, send it to me so that we can. And he sent it. He listed it or he consulted. You know, he consulted because Andy cannot put things together like this. We understand everyone's limitation. Yes?
Go on.
Yeah, you can go on.
Okay, the 7th point was spending prime boy Faisha, Darusha, DJ Bami, and the driver of the SUV. And then another call, this is still January. Can you please call me? Okay, he's just sharing the Berekete YouTube page. Sharing of Berekete, that's it. And calls. And it says, please call me very urgent. So there was more calls.
There was nothing we discussed. We didn't want to call me.
Calls. And just calls.
Calls. He was thinking, at least at times when I see it,
and then, that's it. That's that one. So let me share the second one. Let me see the second one.
That's that. January, right? Still January.
Yes, it's still January.
Still January. We are getting there. We are getting there.
Sure.
Don't worry about all this. We'll get there. You go see, you go hear. I won't really. I'm Gurxey. If there is anybody that is anti-justice, it is them.
Look at the end of January, stroke February. If you look at it, okay. End of January, stroke February. So it calls and shared some things in his group call. Just calls.
Which number is that?
Yeah, Mohbad.
Now, which date?
That's on the. Let me go back. I don't want to share a number. Let me see.
Yeah, that is. I like that. You can see Mohbad's number. That will be on February. I have something to say to that because I'm already calling one job.
You can see, it's February 17th.
February 17th.
So I don't want to share.
Andy called me. He said, Justice, can you come? We need to, can I talk to young Mohbad? I know I will cite him and he will tell us the truth. I approached Baba, please. I want Baba to get young Mohbad.
As you can see.
Hold on. On this February, it was the one that gave me this number.
February 17th.
February 17th. And the one when Chairman came to Abuja was on July. And he made me to have Mama Mohbad's number on my phone. Any one of them. Andy was the one that I sent the number to February 17th. Because we were together then. And I got it. So because I collected that number in February, it has now become a sin. It was when I was going through the chat, I remember I saw this. A lot of the atrocities were being kept under the carpet. And it is as long as it's within the framework of justice, I will make sure I get it for them. I'm Ulori Wuruku. He was asking, I don't go solo. We are the time of
I don't need any accolade, I don't need any praise. Do it as you believe in. At least, because I'm not paying you, I gave him my 100% loyalty and sincerity. And are we saying?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Crocodile's comments.
Yeah, so I gave it all. Okay, the number I got it for you. Over the July, the chairman, we have a day to right on, I'll post it, but I'm looking at how that number. I don't want to display it, but keep going. You can go on. Oh, really? Want to go start? I will. Thank you, Toluchi. I'll find someone to help me do that because I don't really know how to do it. So I sent him that number. Almost I come on the number here. He has kept mute. If you don't want the number you're getting, you want me the number here on February. You don't need to drag him on this number. I don't need. He kept quiet. I'm going to share in the lady. Okay, ma. I won't display it. I'm going to share a shoe in the lady. Don't like shut up.
General Gurxey.
Sir.
Adi had Yamuba's number.
Yeah,
as of February.
Okay.
February 17, 2024.
I sent it to him.
Okay.
Wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ bàbá ń jẹ́ ìyẹn tó ní àwọn máa pè ya Mohbad, àwọn máa mọ báwọn ṣe máa fọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò, àwọn máa ṣe kiri. All because we wanted justice. We all wanted justice. Mi mọ̀ pé èmi nìkan ni mo wá justice. Àwọn alágbòsí èèyàn bí èṣù. He had the number. Òun ló wà ní chat wáyé. Okay, sister, right done.
So after February 20th, he said you should please speak after. He called you. He said he wants you to speak immediately after Lagata.
Yes, on a platform.
Yes.
How did you go? Loyalty ló wà bí wọn. Inú kan tí wọ́n bá wọn dòdò wà bí wọn. There is nothing they will request me to do that will question them. Nítorí pé mo rí pé àjọ ń wá justice ni. I give everything. I give all. I give my all. Thank God. Thank God for social media. Thank God for WhatsApp. Òun ni gbogbo kí fi wà bẹ́ẹ̀. How we should go our voices, our videos, ó lè play ni. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mu ní wìnì. Igi tí wọ́n ti ní link pẹ̀lú wọn pé mo kò lára mo ṣe kiri kan pẹ̀lú anybody. They should bring it up. You can go on, my sister.
You said you told him to chat. There's calls back to back, missed calls, and then you told him to chat you because you said, "What's the issue?" And he said to you, "My dear brother, I don't think you have a voice on that platform. I would advise you to drop off, please. Thanks." And you said, "Okay."
I was on platform. I can't remember the platform. I don't think you have a voice on that platform. Everybody just I said it's okay. I said what you say I will oblige. I will oblige because I know we are all seeking for justice. Whatever you want, at least I will make sure I do it. Anybody who don't come up against me, could not have me. Right on, my sister.
Just pause in between. This is still February. calls. And you shared something to him and he laughed, so it doesn't say what was shared. So you also shared an article to him, a Punch article.
Yeah, you see, when there is any publication or any information, I share it. Some of these articles and some of these posts, you are still going to see it on Lagata's chat. Because I always make sure that I gave my all to all these nitwits, all these ingrates, all these miscreants. I gave everything to them in good faith, without any doubt. Go on, my sister.
More calls. You shared a Vanguard article with him of Mohbad's and lawyer.
Yeah, articles. Our discussion is basically on justice.
And the press release. So
basically on justice.
This is now March. This is March of 2024.
March, yeah. Any step we take on justice, no, I will tell them, this is it. And these are the people, if person was running me against one another, and they running me against Lagata and Co. Lagata running me against Andy at New York one. And that is why when the group was formed, Ototoni Lagata àti Andy wa. Wọ́n jà wọ́n búra wọn ṣe pè ní. I will just keep let's go. We'll get to Lagata.
Yeah, articles spread and calls, just articles, calls. Yeah, Punch articles, the courts, that's all. All this is still March.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to continue or should we stream beneficiary?
I beg, go ahead.
Guys, should we stream beneficiary or you want to continue with this?
Don't defend lynching.
Sorry, let me look for beneficiary. Okay.
How many branches is the donation going to? How many branches? How many branches? Who are in charge of these donations? Why are they protecting Baba Mohbad from publicly giving an account of how the money was or was spent? Could it be that Baba Mohbad is being controlled not to publicly speak about how the donations is being spent? Because from what I've gathered, about 300 million is what somebody who claimed to be looking for justice for Mohbad called a peanut.
Only the life don't pause, so Shemo go back to Gurxey.
us on that platform. So whatever he said was what we were listening to. So nobody could authenticate the authenticity of whatever Lagata was showing on that platform. But this has been sent to somebody and it's a screenshot. So and if anybody wants to have a copy, they can have a copy. So when you are talking about originality, when you are talking about sincerity, this is how it should be done. When Lagata is, unlike when Lagata was trying to gaslight some people with whatever thing he had up his sleeve. Anybody that wants to know the true nature of Lagata, if you think people are lying against Lagata, you can go as well. You can go and verify with people that have come in contact with Lagata. Go and find out how many people Lagata have destroyed their lives in justice for Mohbad. It is a documented evidence. However, if you cannot do that and you think you want to start siding Lagata, it is for you and your own, you are doing it at your own peril. Nobody has the right to tell this is what you should do, this is what you should believe. Nobody. There's no point to struggle with anybody that wants to be siding Lagata. Come with Lagata and your life will not remain the same. It's as simple as that. So anybody can take whatever side he wants to take. Evil of Lagata is well documented in justice for Mohbad. You should have asked yourself, why is it about Lagata? Why is them called Lagata always popping up when there is destruction, when there is commotion? That is the $1 million anybody should have asked himself or herself. Why is it always about Lagata? Say Lagata, Nikolowa ni just Mohbad ni. Everybody Lagata now. So please,
thank you, my brother. Thank you. We are still coming to Lagata. This is Andy. By the time we open the Lagata chapter, hey, that one is more explicit than this. Exhorter, we can, and we continue. We should still chew.
Yeah, sorry. Is this better? I don't know. I tried to come in this.
Just read on. Show us like this and read.
Okay. So more calls, just calls in between. Oh, hold on, sorry. I need to show you guys this one. Okay. So this one has it said, Mr. Muyiwa, I'm very disappointed seeing Baba Mohbad on Paparano platform this night. This is April 9th, 2024. All platforms really doing justice for Mohbad are not visited by Baba Mohbad, but you can go to Paparano, who continue to poison the mind of people against Baba Mohbad and GoFundMe. So he said this is very shocking. People are very angry.
Hold on. Can you hear that remark? Andy was complaining about Baba going on Paparano's platform.
Exactly.
Can you hear that? So Andy was aware that Paparano was poisoning the minds of people against Baba. So Andy was aware that Paparano was employing all his arsenal against GoFundMe. Now, the same Papa Bingo's platform has become a permanent abode for the same useless Andy. Is God not wonderful?
You know, he sent this message directly to Mr. Muyiwa and called me.
It was when Andy and
what's all this? You can't get that. You can see, it was a forwarded message. Right, my sister.
You know this now. Andy came to say
hello?
It. I said, oh,
Mr. Gurxey, he typed this one, then he forwarded it again.
Okay, he typed this one as he typed it.
Yeah, you can see this is typed. If you look at this,
help us read it again.
Okay, he said, Mr. Muyiwa, I'm very disappointed seeing Baba Mohbad on Paparano's platform this night. After what happened yesterday, all platforms really doing justice for Mohbad are not visited by Baba Mohbad, but he can go to Paparano, who continue to poison the mind of people against Baba Mohbad and GoFundMe. This is very shocking. People are very angry and disappointed seeing him. It's a full stop. Thanks.
The second one, I think the other message is different.
It's the same message. So let me play. It's the same message. So you can see this one is typed. When you forwarded it like it's a forwarded message. Okay, wait, it's different. Hold on. This is no longer. This is wait, Andy. This Andy has time. I don't know who wrote this. Is this Andy? He said, okay. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, read it.
Okay. He said, hello, Mr. Muyiwa. Last week, same thing happened with Baba. Baba went on a way to Wumi's camp, Jimmy platform, defending what he cannot defend until Woto people started calling us to call Baba Mohbad into order. Unfortunately, same things happened tonight. Some group of people went to Ikere Ekiti and organized no vote of thanks from yourself, mouthpiece of Mr. Loba / Baba Mohbad. An audio was going around TikTok. An audio was going around TikTok today, and the voice is Tolani, who staged an audio recording with Baba Mohbad some months ago, but now she's casted. Now, by the end of this audio, Mama Mohbad's phone has been changed to a normal phone.
We already know what this.
Mohbad so that Mohbad cannot go on social media. This is to prevent him not misbehaving. Then he said, what is going on with Baba Mohbad on social media and X? So, and I guess Mr. Gurxey put a call through to him.
Yes, I called him to clarify that area, not to go down out. And if you want to advise someone or you are saying something, it was just a brotherly discussion. Any one of them. If I think about all this kind of treatment they are giving me, or what they have done themselves to, can you see how human beings are? I never wronged you for once. Read on, please.
Before you read on, can you see now that Andy is a very wicked being? Very, very wicked being. When I tell people that this emblem of hatred from the likes of Andy started when they realized that the tone of justice will no longer go according to their dictates. When they realized they have lost control of the ship of justice, when they realized they were not in charge of public fund of GoFundMe, they started preaching this disdainful sermon to the public about Baba. So at this time, when Andy was sending this message of concern about the welfare of Baba, Andy knew that Tolani Oredam stayed a call to Baba in order to disparage him, in order to malign him to the public. At that time, Andy was concerned about the safety and public perception of Babaloba. But today, Andy has done more harm to Babaloba than Tolani already did in her days. What do you want to call that? This will tell you that a lion will remain a lion and will never turn to a goat overnight. People that are wicked, people that are nothing self-interest in justice for Mohbad will do anything possible in order to bring Baba Mohbad down. Nobody is saying Baba Mohbad is perfect. But when people now begin to hammer on the shortcomings of this man, it is no longer justice. It is now a self-decimation, self-destruction. They are nothing an agenda to destroy this man at all costs. By letting people know that this man is not good for anything. Andy is a wicked man personified. Andy is nothing but a
destructive force in justice for Mohbad, who will go at any length to nail Baba Mohbad. In fact, he can even say Baba Mohbad was the one that killed himself. There was nothing that Andy and his life would not say in order to nail Baba Mohbad to the cross of justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Please, let's conclude. If we are going to, if there is still time, and after discussion, we can go to Lagata. But I don't think so this night because Lagata one is more comprehensive and complex.
Don't be worried. You can do Lagata anytime too. Don't worry.
So more calls. It's just more calls. Calls between you guys. And he says, good morning, and then you share the coroner's letter to him.
Exactly. Share every information and everything to these people. I didn't share my personal certificate of my àlàyé jọ who you invitation UK you want to travel to UK Motimbo.
Are you careful? You Spider-Man.
No, not about me. Lost in West Yorkshire. Leeds Road. Hey, Georgia, you can go on, my sister.
And this thanks, bro. Justice for Mohbad is what brought us together, and it will not separate us. I amended myself with York yesterday because all I want is justice for Mohbad and peace for myself. Justice for Mohbad will prevail. I saw you there this morning. Well done, bro. Let's keep working together. United we stand. Together, justice come true.
Which is this, please? This is someone who was begging for my people.
Which evidence is this now?
So this is someone who was like, United we stand. Let's work together. Let's do this together. Because
this was April 15th, 2024.
Every last year.
Yeah, but we know about this now.
So the way you fall out. Then, I knew Andy before I knew York. Andy introduced York to me, and we were like, we were together, no issue, no problem, working together for the progress of justice. We share our common ideas. We think of solution to any challenges that come our way or that come the way of justice. And it got to a time that York and Andy had issue together. They had issue. I get York and I get Andy. I can't pinch my tent with one. And you cannot be fighting one another. No. Let our unity, let our love and our friendship come together. I made my clinic with York yesterday. Because I read and I interceded. I don't do you alone. But yeah, forget it. That was the message. I was not a bad person. Then. And I never changed. It's still this my track of justice for Mohbad. Somebody who was agitating for better welfare of Mohbad. Not knowing that I never knew it was this wicked. I never knew. Go on, my sister. Thank you.
Your comment said spending is done. You said, okay, bro.
Yeah, that was at the inquest. Then our chat at the inquest.
Mm-hmm. And you said positive or negative. You said very positive. And you said, I'm very happy.
Yeah, because what Trendy said at the inquest, I jumped up at it. We all, you did well. We all appreciated what the guy said at the inquest. Because it was the first person to establish that there was a fight on the way. That's why there were a lot of discrepancies from his initial narrative to what he said at the inquest. But at least for him to give us direction, the first person to ever told us, to ever gave us an idea of what happened at the inquest. And I came out of the inquest when sending is done, no. My brother, sending is done, no. He said positive or negative. Said positive because I was impressed and still updated and gave me first-hand information. Right on, my sister. You know what
This is just calls. This is just missed calls. All these calls from Andy, as you can see. So all these calls.
Missed calls. It was eager to talk to me. He was eager to talk to me.
You can see that.
You are a star boy. And he was monitoring you with calls all around. And he was seeking your attention all around.
Ìjọba gbé láàrin ilẹ̀ rí yẹn. Ó máa pè mí ni. Ó máa pè mí ni. Ẹnu jẹ́ ní gbogbo kiri. Ó máa pè mí.
Calls. And he forwarded a message. He said, I heard about money that is going on between you and Gurxey and Muyiwa, but I'm still holding on to there is no and he forwarded these are messages, forwarded messages. So I don't know if this is as of April 2024.
I called him when I saw that message. That I never shared a dime, not one cover of justice on Mohbad. Look about the Wikoja. I don't want to get. Body. Oh, don't worry, let me go that route.
And he just was. I guess he had a missed call. He said, this is May now." He said, "Good morning. You just confirmed that Veron has been arrested and he's with Arifa." And he said, and he called. So I guess you spoke to him.
I spoke to him. Immediately I got the information and I called it. I sent a message to him immediately. So what you saw of me like that could you do me rara? You would want to you model. In me. Do you think let's use this one first.
Let's use that one first. I think that's all for Andy, but let me see if we're not missing anything.
No. There was one. He still sent me a message when I was in the hospital. That was our last conversation.
The show don't finish now. Nothing.
He sent me this December. He still sent me a message telling me January. He just left Nigeria.
I bet not bet so.
He just.
Why did you mention the and
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were sweeter. Nobody.
No. Let him finish.
Okay. Sweeter will have come to check on you, pretending to be nice. Pretending to be nice. Pretending to be nice. No, coming out. All of them one by one. But sanitary escape because I'm quiet. You think I listen already?
Yeah, Mr. Gurxey. Maybe you didn't send it to me. I don't have that one. Maybe when you post it, you can post that one as part of your stuff.
Okay, I'll post that one. When you send question, I'm going.
That one. So you cut him. All right. Continue.
Okay, before General Gurxey comes back, I've said it before. The problem with Andy and the rest of them is a problem of entitlement.
Give me that stupid Betv.
Most of them center themselves on the fact that they wanted to be in control of justice for Mohbad.
If Supervibetv, they say yeah, analysis, make it back. That's fine.
Mr. Andy. First and foremost, you understand me? Thank God that I still have our conversation on our chat. You understand me? Let me say this. You see, today on your platform, I really expose Gurxey. Everybody can tell. I really expose him. You understand me? That is number one. You see that vengeance. You understand me? I also give it to him. You understand me? When I made mention that, you see, some people, you don't need to engage them on this justice for Mohbad. In the last 1 year, they've not been able to open their face, or 18 months or 2 years. You understand me? Now, look at that vengeance that is saying that he's seeking justice for Mohbad. He is comparing me with Tolani Oreniyi, that in support of Mumi, and he was saying that Andy have done more damage than Tolani Oreniyi. Does that make sense for the people? Does it sound good for the people that is seeking justice for Mohbad? Do you see how these people exposing themselves? Now, let me come back to Gurxey. Gurxey, oh, lady be yes, you. I'm not going to, when it comes to swearing, you know me, I don't swear. But if you know a neutral platform, let them put me and you on a neutral platform with evidence. You understand me? I will finish you with evidence. You understand me? I will finish you with evidence. Let them put me and you on a neutral platform, a platform that is not going to be biased. I will finish you, Gurxey.
This is a neutral platform too. Now we don't do bias.
If he can come, and only the host will mediate. You understand me? Gurxey, gbogbo ito nse, o kon jam talking ni. You are a big anti-justice to the core. You understand me? You destroy this justice for Mohbad. But the first person that I'm going to take as number one to destroy this justice for Mohbad, you understand me, is Baba Mohbad. You understand me? Is Baba Mohbad holding a fighter information to the Lagos State Police. That's obstructing the justice. That means you yourself, you are conspiring with the death of your son. For you to hold an information back, the information that's supposed to give to the Lagos State Police at the initial stage of this justice, you hold it back. That shows that you yourself from the beginning, you block justice. You understand me? Then followed by the rest, like the Gurxey and family one, the rest. You understand me? Gurxey, I'm appealing to you. I'm not going to fire you. I'm not going to swear. You understand me? But if you want to clear yourself and you want to prove to the millions of people looking for justice for Mohbad, I want you to come to a neutral platform. Let's engage. The damage that you have done to this justice, for people to know that you are purely anti-justice, I will expose you more. I will expose you more. People knows you already. It is only gullible people that will be listening to you, and they will be gifting you, and they will be thinking that what is coming out from your mouth is something that is going to prove to a justice to unravel the death of Mohbad. You are a big liar. Gurxey, Iwo, I don't take any single penny from your from your hand. Gurxey. Those people that send them money to you, if I ask them within a week to bring all the receipts, Gurxey, who will do with them? Gurxey, don't forget, you used to be, before the justice, you were at Ikeja, Computer Village, that you are striking. You understand me? This time around, Gurxey, I'm just inviting you now. You understand me? I want you to come to a neutral platform. Let's engage the damage and the good that you have done. And I'm going to prove it to you that you have not done anything positive in justice for Mohbad than to destroy. You understand me? They just called me that you are talking about me. I was here. I lower my phone because I'm using the other phone to engage somebody. And I heard you. You are saying that I called you January. Gurxey, I did not call you January. I was in Lagos last year, November, December. You see, Gurxey, I am a Christian. When people are saying what happens to you is because of what you have done in justice for Mohbad, that is, Mohbad is punishing you. Me, I did not rejoice over your accidents. When I was in Lagos, you understand me? One, I did not visit you. I tried to call you. You understand me? You did not. Until the last day, Muyiwa lórí tarmac. I think it was on Sunday when I checked my diary. And all of a sudden, I think I saw your message. And I replied you that Muyiwa no flight. What's that got to do that I message you? Did I message you